Hello, yes, hi, hello everybody. Guess who's forgotten to plug in her headphones like a smart human being? It's me! I'm the smart human being! Let me plug these guys in! Woohoo! Plugs. Yes. Okay. Good. Hi! We did the thing! It is Sunday, May 29th. We are closely approaching June. We've got like 2 days left after this. Holy crap! But we did it. We made it. We're here. And I have been like eat, sleep, drink, breathing arcade spirits right now. Hey Dave, hope you're doing all right today. I know you got some, you're gonna be doing some building while you got me on in the background. I appreciate that. And your kit looked really fucking cool. But good to see everybody again, even though I just saw a good portion of you like, I don't know, last night. Anyway, I'm gonna shut this music up. I am vibing. So first things first, we got some order of business. Nope, it's not that. We got the bagel bite emote going on. And we also have H. 'Tis here, it exists, it's amazing, I love it. Speaking of H, we'll get to that later when we get to an appropriately H part of the game. But I'm going to corner mode it up, and I'm going to open the game as soon as I find out where I put it. Yay! It's here! Yay! Okay. I do love how it is very much like an old VHS, the early, like the skipping there. It's so good. But yeah, so the Bagel Bite, that is a follower emote. Anybody can use that. At least H is, I believe, a tier 1 subscriber emote because it's animated. But it's there in case anybody wants to use it. So let us continue with, we are just about, so if you guys remember from the first game, the mysterious benefactor HAMZA, who loved video games but also just loved fun, and wanted to do a lot of things to benefit. He didn't really care about money. He just cared about people loving what he loved. I'm gonna turn the light on and see if that helps a little. I'm a little washed out right now. That's fine. Whatever. But we received word from a mysterious benefactor that there was going to be a tournament tonight, and whoever wins would get their own FOD2 cabinet. And that's pretty cool. So I picked Zapper to be my, I guess, my study buddy, shall we say. Oh, I got pinged somewhere. Okay, never mind. Okay, bink, never mind. So we are on our way to the tournament. I believe Loxley went home, and Domino went home. Jinx and Grace were gonna sit this one out, so basically my choice was Zapper, I think. Which, that's fine. It'd be like me cloning myself, so let's go. First, I wonder if we have the wrong address. This is largely empty and industrial part of town. We're surrounded by empty factories, condemned buildings, and artifacts of last decade's recession. Oh, you mean like where I live now? But the doors to the warehouse are open. There's light and noise and talking coming from inside. So either we stumbled across a rave, or we're right where we need to be. I'm so excited. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's an animatronic band! I love animatronic bands! Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Hell yeah. Nope. It still looks creepy and disturbing from the inside. It's a dumping ground for old arcade games, someone's long forgotten treasure trove, now being used as an underground fight club. I hate to think what sort of 8-legged monstrosities lurk in every darkened corner of this place, waiting to consume your living soul. Unlike me, my teammates are mostly unfazed and split up into their own small groups. Jinx and Grace settle find somewhere they can relax and have a good spot to see the games from. Rhapsody said they wanted to check on some casting friends, leaving me and Zapper alone. I turned to my teammate, not exactly sure what to make of this place. Is this really what arcade tournaments look like? I mean, my involvement in RL competitions mostly consists of watching Evo from the comfort of my bedroom, but this seems messy. And possibly massively haunted.
Awesome sauce.
Oh man, this is some old school magic. I once attended a tournament, which was a couple of people huddled around a laptop hooked up to a makeshift back alley power outlet. You ask me, the rougher around the edges, the better. You can keep the glitz and glamour of televised esports events. I want the scene. Huh, so this is more grassroots than the stuff I'm used to then. So grassy, you can practically feel it betwixt your toes. This is good for us, Pank. Good for Team the Best Team. We need to get out of our comfort zone. I'm currently pretty freaking far from my comfort zone. I know it's fall and pumpkin spice is all the rage, but it's not Spoopstoberween Day yet. Lies. It's always Spoopstoberween Day. In fact, I felt a bit paralyzed just loitering by the entrance of the warehouse, not wanting to wander too far into those darkened depths. Fortunately, or unfortunately, someone found us and approached anyway, despite my lack of desire to go any deeper. Well, well, well. Oh, it's those guys we kicked their ass online. Look, Chad, we got ourselves some genuine celebrities at this event. Lance and Chad from L7 Gaming. They used to be white hot 5 years ago, but haven't picked up any noteworthy wins since then. Or you two from that cute little gang that hangs out at a laundromat? Saw you on Fight Shack earlier. Right, the GBC team or something like that. Although I think they call themselves Team the Best Team now. Wow, hey, they remembered. Well, isn't that special? So very, very special. I feel special inside just being in the presence of such wonderful people. Take my advice, Pank. Go home. You don't deserve to be here. Great, haven't been here 2 minutes and we've already somehow made an enemy. Do I try and smooth this over or just run with it? I don't know you and you don't know me, so if you got a problem with us, that's on you, not me. We haven't done anything to earn your loathing other than exist in the same space as you, so you want to maybe rethink that attitude? I wasn't expecting to react well to that, and looky look, they aren't reacting well. Seriously? I mean, just look at you, you're a conveniently diverse collection of gamers from all across walks of life, like an after-school TV special. Can't even accurately describe you all because I'm not allowed to use those words anymore. They won't let me. That's the real reason you're making media waves. You're all those woke Copeler— oh, great. More Copeler journalists pat themselves on the back for talking you up. All while you take the spotlight away from more deserving gamers. Exactly, this people is made for people built like us. We're the ones who started it and made it grow. This is our club, not yours. No one wants you here. Exactly, you think beating play to win makes you big time? A fluke win is a fluke win. We know the real reason anyone gives a shit about you. Exactly, you don't belong here, so run away, scrubs. Don't embarrass yourselves any more than you already have. Okay, I'm reasonably sure if I punched these fuckers out right here and now, we'd be booted from the tournament. At least Team Play to Win only hated us because we were losers in their eyes. These two hate us merely for existing. Zapper's grinding her teeth loudly enough for it to be audible, but she's holding herself back with considerable difficulty. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like tearing these two a new asshole by dropping some truth bombs. That could be fun to watch, actually, but is it hypocritical of me to really want her to lay into these guys after what happened this morning? Or could this just be considered just desserts for someone who's toxic as these two jerkwads? Lock and load, Zapper. Feel free to rant. I say open fire. Righteous. I'll rate you two. And immediately that built-up head of absolute rage explodes in chuckles and then outright laughter. I'm sorry, it's not even worth it to flatten these two idiots. See, L7 Gaming used to be red hot. They were on top of the heap until they made the dumbass mistake of authoring their only woman player. See, they saw Queen Bee as nothing but eye candy, didn't recognize her skills. How'd that work out for you anyway? Oh, right! Queen Bee ditched your ass and went on to form the 4 Heavenly Kings, replacing you on the ladder. Nowadays, the only way L7 can stay relevant is to appeal to the toxic sludge of the internet. That little niche is a slice of a fraction of a percent of the culture as their fan base. Your attitude is a sad, outdated relic of a bygone age. The rest of the scene is so far beyond you that you can see the curvature of the earth from where you stand. I'm sure all 6 of your fans will cheer you on as you talk down the nasty woman who wasn't scared to tell the truth. And hey, have fun with that, okay? You have fun. But as for me, I can't even get properly angry. Just nothing. Come on, Pank, let's get registered for these tournament. I'm done with these two nobodies. The 2 members of L7 Gaming just stand there, livid with silent rage. Zapper turns her back to them. I'll fucking kill you, you little— And just when I fear we're gonna have 2 physical altercations in one day, the billowing swish of a cloak temporarily blinds me.
HAMZA demands—
oh, yes! Oh, yes, HAMZA!
This hostility will cease immediately. You have made your viewpoint clear. HAMZA will not tolerate violence at his tournament.
I forgot that L7 was Queen Bee's. But they said—
Silence, whelp. HAMZA cares not who started it, who is the villain, who is the hero.
Oh, God bless
All
fucking
that matters
HAMZA. I love
at
him
this
so
moment
much.
Is the iron will of HAMZA, Chad and Lance of L7 Gaming. The only reason HAMZA tolerates your intolerable presence is because, sadly, HAMZA owes your manager a favor. But should you make HAMZA regret this act of hospitality,
Ooh.
your suffering shall be legendary. Does Hamza make himself clear?
God, Hamza's voice actor is just like chef's kiss amazing. But
Does Hamza make himself clear?
oh God, I just got the feels. You know? No, I'm gonna wait. Yes, sir, Mr. Hamza.
Good. Now, be gone.
Hamza gestures for them to depart, and the two members of L7 scatter like cockroaches with the flick of the kitchen lights.
Now, with old business settled, let us make way for new business.
Yay!
Hamza welcomes his new friends from Good Clean Fun. Well,
Yay! Oh, I love the
any
old.
friend of Ben and Matt is a friend.
It makes
of
me
Hamza.
so happy. Like, you don't need to have played the first game to understand this one because there's significant amounts that are just explained as you go along. But my God, the throwbacks to the original game just like warm my fucking heart. Like, genuinely and truly. Yeah, hi. On behalf of Blade Joysticks, Team the Best Team would like to join your tournament and...
No. There is time enough for such trivialities later.
Aww.
But for now, let us talk and converse.
Look at
As
Zapper
friends.
and how fucking cute she is. My God.
Hamza seeks to know all newcomers to the arcade scene. And rest assured,
Yeah, he
Hamza
fucking
remembers
does.
all names,
Yeah, he fucking
all
does.
faces, as well as all favors and debts. Nothing escapes the mind of Hamza.
Hamza remembers fucking everything.
To that end, Hamza apologizes for the difficulties with L7 gaming. They are only here due to an unfortunate intersection.
Something
of
smells
favor
good.
and
Somebody's like
debt.
cooking something.
Hamza had intended the four heavenly kings to make an appearance, but alas, Queen Bee was unavailable.
Oh, my husband's making
L7
popcorn.
is
That's
a
what it
poor
is.
Substitute. Please be assured that your inhospitable welcome.
Oh,
weighs
Hamza, you're so
heavy
good.
on
I love you,
Hamza's
Hamza.
spirit, and Hamza shall do all in his power to correct the matter. Now, let us engage in pleasantries. What can Hamza do for you?
Oh,
What
God, I
desire
love him so much.
Hamza
He's so
grant
great.
for his new friends.
Oh, I like this guy. Can we keep him? Hamza is not for sale or rent, but Hamza can be bargained with for favor. Really? What's a girl gotta do to get a hot date with you on a luxury yacht? You look like the kind of guy who could spoil me rotten. Hamza is no stranger to wealth, but those who seek to share in such indulgences must prove their worth. Oh my God, Hamza and Zapper? That'd be adorable.
Show Hamza your spirit.
You are Zapper, yes? Hamza has heard of your burning spirit. Are you ready to show Hamza what you are capable of, young woman? Absolutely. Point me at the proving grounds, and I'm in. And you, Pank, manager of Team the Best Team. Hamza knows you well, thanks to your 11 different social media feeds. Iris. Note to self, seriously, stop signing up to different websites. So, first off, I should probably apologize for us goading on L7 like that.
Why?
What?
You stood your ground against bullies.
Aw.
You and your ally showed Hamza the strength of your character. Unyielding, even in the face of the storm.
God, she's so great. We're so great. Yeah, but if you're looking to encourage a friendly and welcoming environment, we didn't exactly help with that.
Ah, Hamza understands your confusion. To all things in life, there must be balance.
Ah,
Peace,
okay.
war, tolerance, and intolerance. What battles you fight, and how they are fought.
I have so much crap on my desktop
These
right now,
are
like,
key.
it's driving me bahooties. Sorry. I feel like really should have done this, like, before stream started.
Hamza has no objections to your self-defense against an unjustified foe.
Oh,
You
thank
did
you.
not cower, and you did not shy away. Be proud.
Yeah, there was no way I was not gonna have, like, Zapper just take them down.
But had you reacted with primitive violent force, then Hamza would have been disappointed. It would be too simple and likely ineffective. You understand this perspective, yes?
Oh, quite. I think so. So basically, cut him down with words, it's fine. Talk shit, get hit, a little bit different.
Excellent. But please, let us talk of happier things, now that the matter is settled.
Of course. So in terms of desires, at this point all we really need from you is to sign up for your tournament. Unless we're such friends that you'd consider simply giving us an FOD2 machine. No. HAMZA also seeks to measure the fire within worthy individuals. If it is HAMZA's prize you seek, you must win it fairly. It was worth a shot. And HAMZA enjoys your display of confidence. So are we in? With a wink, HAMZA brings his hands together with a clap. Certainly, Pank and Zapper of Team the Best Team are officially entered into my glorious tournament. HAMZA sees your partner Zapper has brought along one of those fine blade joysticks provided by your sponsor. It's a pile of dog shit in plastic form, but yeah, that's my stick of choice thanks to sponsor obligations.
Such cleverness.
Ah, well, if your controller should conveniently break, HAMZA may be able to obtain a substitute that uses a blade shell, but with genuine Sanwa parts. He's willing to do arcade crimes on our behalf. That's good, possibly? And throughout this tournament, HAMZA promises to cheer on your triumphs and feel sorrow at your losses. I glance around at the ruined abandoned arcade this glorious tournament is to take place in, slightly confused at the contrast between it and HAMZA's posh clothing. A fact not lost on him as he nods in apology. The rather messy surroundings are unfortunate, HAMZA will admit, but HAMZA assures you that there are no horrible dangers lurking in the shadows, only hot arcade action awaits you. This warehouse belongs to an old foe, Deco's Palace. They simply call themselves the Palace now in an effort to save pace, but HAMZA knows the enemy no matter what face they wear. HAMZA purchased this entire lot before it was to be thrown into a junkyard. So many rare arcade treasures saved from the clutches of death. But HAMZA cannot simply give these games away. No, on this night they must be earned through righteous combat. I see, so it's not just an FOD machine being competed for? All manner of games are up for grabs should you be worthy. Are you worthy, my friend? True enough, I can spot side tournaments with HAMZA's assistants taking down names and registrations. We end up walking out of here with more than just an FOD2 if the others from Team the Best Team join in. Let this crucible test your strength, Pank, the strength of you and your friendships.
Please, excuse HAMZA.
Now, if you will excuse HAMZA, there are other matters to attend to. May the odds be ever in your favor. And with a whoosh of his cloak, he's gone, leaving behind only the scent of bergamot and pine. Ooh.
Awesome.
Now this is a party. I didn't realize there were all these tourneys going on. I wonder if I can enter a light gun competition and still have time for FOD2. Double queuing? How decadent. Might be a juggling act, but if you think you can do it, go ahead.
Later.
Sweet. I'll catch up with you when FOD2 starts up. Later. I'm not too keen on entering any of the other tournaments. I'd rather just stick with FOD2 for now. Still, I can wander around this decaying ruin and see what's going on. Where do I want to go first? Ooh. Oh, my rival is here. Rhapsody and HAMZA. Okay, I can talk to 3 of them. I don't think I'm going to really work on getting my friendship up with my rival too much. Let's go talk to Jinx. I find Jinx leaning awkwardly against a fine specimen from the endless sea of wooden crates. It doesn't look comfortable, and neither does she. I could maybe understand that she was part of some conversation circle chatting away with the other gamers here, but nope, just by her lonesome. Knowing her, she's got no problems being by her lonesome. Normally I wouldn't interrupt, but that look of discomfort just isn't sitting right with me. Hey, yeah? Yeah. Help you with something, Pank? Oh great, I'm making things awkward again. Okay. You feeling okay? You look lonely over here, all alone and stuff. Wanna hang out? I could go find Grace if you prefer. Nah, don't mind a little peace and quiet in this mess. Not the problem at all. The problem is I can't plop my butt on anything, and that sucks. You need a chair? I can find one for you if that's it. Nah, found some, but they won't work. She pauses, leaning heavily against the crate. Her knee brace is creaking a bit as she does so she reaches down to tighten a loose strap. Gotta be such and such height at such and such a curvature. Armrests, too, ideally. Keeps my wrist from getting sore. Well, I'm finding these crappy little folding chairs you find in the hands of professional wrestlers with head-shaped dents in them. Afraid I'm on my feet for the duration. Be sore as hell, but that's how it's gonna be. How about I run back to your place and, I don't know, grab a chair? It's just a 20-minute subway ride.
Bad idea.
And risk you losing your spot in the FOD2 tournament? Nah, you've got business here on behalf of Team the Best Team. Well, how about you head back then? You're not in the tournament, you're just here to hang out with friends.
I'm not sure about that.
Not sure. It feels like I'm not being a good teammate if I bail on just because of my knees. Should stay and cheer you on. I'm here to support everyone. We're being serious about this pro tour thing, and I want to be serious too, despite being the team anchor. As in heavy object weighing everyone down, not as in reliable last man in a tug of war, to be specific. Come on, you know nobody sees you that way. Yeah, I know. It's just hard not to feel that way some days. She shakes it off to focus on something else, something a bit less dreary. There are solutions, of course. Was thinking getting one of those wearable chairs. Wearable what now? Chairs. Did I stutter? They're these metal struts you wear on a harness around your waist. Pop them, lean back, you're sitting, done. Problem is, you look weird using one. That's on top of everyone going, wearable chair. That's stupid. Why would anyone want that? Normally I don't give a flying fuck what anyone thinks of my disability or how I support it. Do what needs doing and done with it. And half the time you see one of those weird infomercial items that was actually made for the disabled. Too niche of an audience to market to alone. Exactly! Yes! Very important! God, I will always defend weird infomercials to the death in that sense. Hey, Rinku! Welcome! Yay! Liz, you're here too! Okay. Now that we have a crowd, friends, I need to show you. It lights up, baby! It's so good. It's so good. I'm very excited to have another prop for this stream. It's H time! It is indeed a light up H. Well, okay, last night we were using this, which is great, but then we decided to get a little bit flashier because we're in it for the long run, right? So we got a light up H. And now we have the bagel bite. Oh, and also, you guys can see, there is H. Hey man, you've been busy and you've been working. Like, don't feel bad. Shit happens, and we will be happy to bring you in the loop. We will be happy to bring you in. Ain't no thing. So the H is for when something vaguely horny happens. But instead of just saying that out loud, we just go H. That's a cheesy joint. He brought did this to us. And also, we happen to have, because Iris adores, well, I think she calls them pizza yums, but they're basically bagel bites. I decided to just buy a Bagel Bites pillow. And that is where the Bagel Bites come from. So when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. So, now you're back in the loop. Welcome back. It's good to have you. Same thing, different language. Exactly. Exactly. If we're playing an anime game, it would definitely be hentai. Alright, let's go back. Boop. But, I don't know, wearable chair legs are a bit over the top, even for me. Get funny looks for my leg braces already. Why add more hardware? Already get little kids pointing going, Mommy, look, it's a robot! And, yeah, not into that. Don't blame kids. Kids typically don't know any better, but parents who don't teach them about disability, that's not my problem, it's theirs. But still, it sucks. So I don't bother with a wearable chair, or lugging around a chair everywhere I go. Just improvise. Simpler, less weird, less demanding on everyone. Jinx rules. I was afraid she was gonna be too much like Queen Bee from the last game, who I did not really pursue too much because I thought she was a little intimidating even for me. But Jinx is really dope. I like her a lot. Hell no, be demanding. You're a queen, insists on being served as such. That's a good one. How about it came with a folding seat? It's discreet enough. No, her cane fucking rules. Someone's super embarrassed of walking with his cane. I'm into the... Yeah, So I believe that the creator of the game has a very, I don't want to say unique relationship, but you can tell that the stuff that's being said here is coming from personal experience. So I appreciate that. It is written really, really well. Really well. I said go for it. Oh, fuck that. You're a goddess and you should demand supplicants support your every whim. If you want to be carried around on a throne, make it happen. You are the queen of stick shifts. You are an automotive empress. Jinx snarks back a laugh. It's like a snark or a jerk, only blended seamlessly together. Cute. Not my
Nice.
style. I like to play it smooth and cool, but gotta admit, your idea has appeal. You offer me to haul around a chaise lounge for me then? Hell yeah. Maybe take you up on that then. Not exactly a viable solution, but it did raise her spirits some. Jinx stretches out, clearly aching more and more with each passing moment. You sure it's not letting the team down if I bail? Not the slightest. Do what's best for you. I can still kick all the butts even with you cheering me on from home. Okay, thinking I should take you up on that suggestion. Don't think I planned this evening out well. Should have solved the seating situation before hopping a subway to parts unknown. Oh, and let Grace know I headed home, okay? But that she should stick around if she wants to stick around. Sure thing. She offers me a firm nod of appreciation, then slowly makes her way to the open front doors of the warehouse. Attention! Pank and Zapper to the tournament area for your next challenge. This is it. First round. Fortunately, the matchup is pretty pathetic. A couple of local casuals got in by being friends with HAMZA. We trounced them easily. Thankfully, unlike L7, it's all handshakes and smiles after. They were here for the fun of it. Win or lose, they got what they wanted. Even if I'm glad I won instead of losing. Anyway, time for a break before the next round. Where to next? Let's go... I'm torn. Do I play this? Do I go for Jinx, who I feel kinship with, if Zapper was my wife, if my wife had self-confidence? Hey, you know what the great thing is? Multiple playthroughs. There's also save spots, so you can, like, get to a certain point and then make different decisions, but save it in different slots, so you can just do both as you go along and not have to, like, replay certain parts. Oh, let's go talk to Rhapsody. And HAMZA, because HAMZA's there. I never thought an arcade tournament would be this busy. And even though Zapper prepped me for it all on the ride over, it's just, there's so much going on all the time. Luckily for me, all announcements and HAMZA's speeches are made over a loudspeaker system, so it makes it easy to know exactly where and when to report for my next match. I saved at the start of every chapter, every path branch, and the choice. Oh! Is the choice what I think it is, Arsene? When you actually get to make the decision as to whom to pursue? Hey Mook, hope you're doing alright today. Good to see ya! The good thing about this game is that the first few chapters follow the same pattern as the first game, so I was prepared with exactly when and where to save to get everything. Ah! I'd be hopelessly lost without it. And as if on cue, I hear the melodious voice of HAMZA booming from lurking for a little bit and continue to lurk. I need to take a shot. Hey, no worries. Love me some lurk. Have a great rest of your time here. And go get that nice clean shower. I actually just got a shower before stream myself, so I feel that. Hello, esteemed guests. I'm pretty sure the scratching sound and shrill feedback cry that follows, causing us all to wince in pain, were not according to plan, nor the ominous silence afterward. Okay, wait, am I dropping frames? Oh shit, I am dropping frames a little bit. Oh fuck, I am dropping frames. No, I am dropping frames as well. Like, bad. Oh, hang on, let me check something real quick. I think it could be both. I'll be right back. Huh, okay, not that. Looks like we're back to business-ish, so... Oh god. Boy, I really am... Alright, well, let me know if it keeps looking like shit, so we'll keep going. Well, that can't be good. My eyes scan over the warehouse and they stop when I note HAMZA and Rhapsody fiddling with the speakers near the main stage. They both look very concerned. Maybe I could help them out, or at least find out what's going on? I wander over to them to investigate. Follows my interviews, my internet. I think it's me. Yeah, it looks like I've got like 9.5% dropped frames for the half hour I've been live. So it's definitely me. Keep an eye on it. If it starts dipping again, give me a heads up.
HAMZA cannot entertain his guests if the sound system
It looks
isn't
like it's
working.
starting to stable a
How will
bit.
we know where to go? How will we stay on track? Above all, How are they to hear the dulcet tones of Hamza's voice?
Oh, the dulcet tones of Hamza's voice.
I will not have my guests think Hamza cannot run a simple event without proper sound. My name shall not become besmirched by such technical matters.
Oh, Hamza.
That's not a good look.
Please, there's no need to exaggerate, Hamza. Your name won't be besmirched. I've run plenty of tournaments without a loudspeaker. It just requires a bit more work from your tournament organizers is all. Plus, I'm sure we can have this up and running before finals. That's most important anyway. That is, if you stop looming over me. I lean into the conversation, making myself known. Sounds like you're having problems? Nailed it! That's so good. Fucking dispersive move is not perfect. Oh, hey, Pank. Yeah, nice pun. Rhapsody is amazing. I really love them. Also, please note the vague, I need to know if this comes into play and if it actually is, like, Yakuza-style tattoos. You probably heard it, but the speakers just went on the fritz and now they won't turn on. I'd like to get these working again ASAP, otherwise we'll have a pretty lackluster finale. Pank, you may not be aware of this, but lackluster mustn't ever be a component of Hamza's hashtag aesthetic. That is not the way! I could have easily guessed that. It is imperative that this is put right again. Hamza is known as the fire that always burns in the FOD2 community. Really?
Nah.
Not really. Well, it should be! He's so good! I possess the keen sense to gaze deep in within the FOD2 community and find what devotion lurks within. Hamza yearns to keep it aflame. Clearing their throat, Rhapsody hopes to change the topic at hand. Can I have your eyes on this, Pank? You're the resident PC pro. You might have a better idea of what's going on. God, if there was a... I wish there was like a secret Hamza route at some point. When do I need to show my boy the love he deserves? It's in my heart. It's in our hearts forever, okay? Our hearts forever. Rhapsody motions for me to come in close. I squat down next to them to study the pile of computer gear. In return, Rhapsody scoots in closer to me. Ooh! In hushed tones, Rhapsody explains. I actually think I got the speaker issues covered. It's more of the Hamza issue I need help with. I cock an eyebrow in response. Don't get me wrong, Hamza's a wonderful human. Couldn't ask for a better host for the tournament. But he's got the gift of gab, and I really need some time to focus. Do you mind just distracting him for me? I need like 5 minutes and we'll have this back online. Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice. Oh, you do. It's just a matter of how you do it. As I stand up, I decide just how I'm going to bend Hamza's ear. Hamza. Oh, I don't want to challenge. I don't want to do either of those. Squeeze his tits. No! Maybe later. I think I'm just gonna go neutral route for now, because I don't think either of those are particularly me, but they are great options. This Hamza, I have so many questions for him. Oh, feel like I missed half of this. I did play last night. Also, we now have H. The H. I'm so glad this showed up like freaking overnight. It got here overnight. That's insane. I have so many questions for him. I've never met anyone like him at all. I should try to get to know him better. Do you have a few minutes to chat? But of course, Hamza gives you all the background characters that need her. Hamza, Queen Bee's partner, Punchy, and Sue. Sue comes back? Oh my god, Sue comes back. I'm so excited. I start walking and talking enough paces so we aren't distracting Rhapsody with our words, but close enough to be in yelling distance. So Hamza, do you hold events like this all the time? As much as Hamza can. It is my passion to bring so many hearts together under one roof. I did not know! I have done... Oh my god, I missed that. That went way under my radar. I'm so hype. It is my passion to bring so many hearts together under one roof at one time, beating for the same reason. Can you not feel the electricity in the air? The hype here is pretty palpable, yes. Does it not taste of victory? Well, I'm certainly hoping it will in the short run. If we can win here, we can make this happen. My words falter to find an adequate response, but it reminds me of the stakes at hand. It's a pretty beefy prize, isn't it? Getting a brand new deluxe FOD2 cab is just as wildly expensive as a cruise. No, it's okay. I promise I will still be, like, exceptionally hyped regardless.
To answer this question requires me to ask one of you first.
Oh, okay, buddy. Sure.
Good. Share with Hamza. What will my ambitious new friend do if this tournament becomes the crucible that forges your victory?
Ooh, do I get options? I'll be happy. I'll be proud of myself and my team. I won't lie. It'll feel good to claim a win here, but not only that, I was gonna ask if you wanted me to post or design the disc. You can drop it in the Discord. Like if they posted her sprite, then it's not a spoiler really. So yeah, go ahead, drop it in the Discord. I won't lie, it'll feel good to claim a win here, but not only that, the happiness will be shared among the team. It's a team win, and their happiness is just as important as my own. With our spirits lifted, it will help inspire us even further. Our bonds will be stronger and solidified, which is exactly what we need after today's events. Hamza nods slightly at my response.
Since you have answered from the heart, I shall tell you something from mine. A mere monetary reward for winning is not befitting of the competitive spirit.
Oh,
Hamza's prizes are gifts. Gifts to inspire.
I love
To
Hamza
share,
so much.
To learn from.
Yeah. So yes, we did get to name our team, but I actually opted on picking one of the suggested team names because I couldn't stop laughing at it. And I don't think I could have come up with something as good as I did for Funplex 2. Team Discovery Channel. Oh man, I should have done Go Team Sea Slug. That would have been a good one.
If one gift can ignite the flame within the heart,
Man, this is really good.
one gift can
Did you
bring
guys know
people
like Diet
together.
Sprite tastes almost identical to regular Sprite? Like I can't, like I'm not even getting the weird like I'm not getting the weird aspartame taste. It's pretty good. There we go. Oh, but they're making crunch wraps. Oh man, Des, while you're here, look up real quick though. It's so good. It's so good. We got the H. I love Azumangadayo so much. Go Team Sea Slug! The H is here, baby!
There is no better reward than that.
Aww.
Hamza travels far and wide, all over the world.
Okay, it looks like
to
my
find
frames have
rare and
stabilized.
exquisite
That's
gifts.
good.
It is important to find treasures to share with the esports community.
Aww.
For that is what keeps history and tradition alive.
I love
It inspires
Hamza.
those within this world. of
H for me
pixels
is for
and
Hamza.
joysticks
Yes,
to fight
my
for
baby.
what
He's so
they
good.
cherish.
Next emo slot has to be. Oh, Arsene! We have it, baby! Unless you want me to make like an actual letter H, in which case we can do that. Oops. My first animated emote is H. It's so good. And the pizza bagel. We do have the pizza bagel. Liz, I don't know if you saw, but I did give you attribution for making me the pizza bagel, so thank you.
And that inspiration, that is the true reward for Hamza. A reward shared with others. If Hamza can be the spark that lights one's fire, then Hamza will be satisfied.
I love it. Hamza's so good. As I take a moment to reflect on Hamza's words, we hear a loud voice overhead. Testing, testing. Oh, hey, we're back. Well, Hamza and Pank, please report to the main stage. I repeat, Hamza and Pank, come to the main stage. Huzzah! Oh, Pank, the tournament is saved. What a glorious day indeed. I'm relieved. Let's get back to Rhapsody. And so we make our way back to the main stage. Rhapsody smiles warmly at our approach. Hail Rhapsody, whose euphoric voice is only matched by their sheer intelligence. Nonsense.
Thanks.
Anyway, nice work. Rhapsody places a friendly hand on my shoulder. I'm gonna prepare for finals. And Pank, I'd better see you up on that stage. Rhapsody sneaks away into a crowd of gamers, leaving me alone with Hamza. Hamza must return to announcing as well, but before we part, let me impart these words of wisdom. Victory will never equate to happiness. With a flamboyant whoosh of his colorful cape, he turns from me and waltzes back to the main stage. Oh my god. My contact lens is being posted the picture of Sue in gaming corner. Alright, hang on, let me... God. Hang on, I need to take a 2-second break and take out my damn contact lenses because my eyes are killing me right now. I think it's the freaking allergies. And also maybe the fact that I took a nap with my contacts in before. Which is not smart business moves. Don't do that. But yet here I am. Do as I say, not as I do. There we go. That's better. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so much better. Let me check out Sue. Game and corner. Oh my god, she's so cute. I love her. Liz, if you had longer hair, I would definitely get like totally Sue vibes off of you. Like straight up. Okay. Next. And I'm left alone. A weird note to end on, but I should go get ready for the next match too. Attention! Pankins upward to the tournament area for your next challenge. Round 2 was a bit harder, an up-and-coming esports team just like us, but it's still a solid victory thanks to Zapper's skill. The opposing team was visibly disappointed to lose, and I can sympathize with that. No one likes losing. Break time before round 3. Who to visit next? Let's go talk to Grace. It's tricky trying to track down Grace amidst all the gathered gamers. Mazes of wooden crates and arcade cabinets block every possible line of sight I could have used. Let's see, where could she be in this mess? Maybe I could deduce and work backward from that conclusion? Are there any arcade role-playing games? Is that a thing? There's just so much I don't know about arcade culture. Steel Snail 3? Oh, that's so good. But if I'm looking for the arcade equivalent of a slower-paced, logic-driven experience, maybe a puzzle game? And the beeps and boops of sliding blocks draw me to a relatively uncrowded corner of the warehouse, where Grace is happily tapping a joystick, smiling away. Ah, here you are. Hello. Oh, Pank, hi, check it out. Check it out, they've actually... Oh, Pank, hi, check it out. They've actually got Tetris the Grandmaster 4. It's even got the thankfully uncopyrightable Russian folk music the series is known for.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing? The references are... like... It is really obvious the amount of love that has gone into this game. A true love for the craft, a true love for games, a true love for writing. It's just, it really is a fucking gem. Like, truly a gem. Yes? Ah, right, you're still a newbie. Well, and this is a particularly deep bit of nerdy lore. TGM4 never paid it past prototype stage. They lost the license to the original game. I'm amazed there's a prototype in this place. Although I wouldn't be surprised to find, like, the Ark of the Covenant. Oh my god, whom's... Oh, I successfully sent a PayPal payment? Really? Oh. Whoops. Look at the 2 flowers writing right now. So much potential. I can't wait. Oh, God. Yes. It looks really good. Oh, Polybius. Polybius sitting on the floor back there. I feel like I need to clear off some space behind me on the doll shelf over there and actually put Polybius on there. Or at least find a better way to display the dolls. Like, maybe get an actual tier set up for that. I don't know. Because Polybius is great and it should not be just sitting on the floor. Pretty sure the only real danger here is a crate falling on your head. I've been trying not to look up to avoid thinking about that. Back to talking about game lore. Yeah, Steel Snail is Metal Slug. The race to Tetris are kind of, well, complicated. Like, seriously, wildly, confusingly Cold War drenched in complication. But I've always loved the Grandmaster series. They're the most intensely difficult arcade puzzlers ever made, in my opinion. RPGs are kind of like practical puzzles, so it makes sense. You love a thinking challenge. Is there a side tournament here for puzzles? I bet you could wait before. Yeah, first one. Makes sense to me. You love role-playing games, which are like puzzles, abstracted through combat and tactics. It's all about logic challenges. Exactly. I like games that make me think. Critical thought is just as difficult to train as physical prowess. You never skip leg day, you never skip brain day. Never skip brain day! Puzzlers and RPGs stretch different brain muscles, so it's good to mix it up, you know? It's healthy. So how's the tournament going so far? Are you and Zapper kicking all the butts? Pretty good so far. We're still in the running.
That's wonderful.
Hey, that's great. Who knows? Maybe you'll actually make it to finals. Not sure I dig how astonished she sounds at our current level of success. Hey, Jinx wanted me to tell you that she's heading home. Oh geez. I guess it was just too much on her knees. I told her she shouldn't feel obligated to come. It's always tricky going to a totally unknown situation for her. I love the fact that this is the totally uncopyrightable Russian folk music in the background. Like, hell to the yes. Maybe I'll send her a text later, try to cheer her up. If I can find a really, really good picture of a cat, that usually works. Lost momentarily in thought, Grace slips up to her exactly 23 milliseconds and the game is suddenly over.
Aww.
Ah, poop. Oh, wow. That went from good to bad in the blink of an eye. How the heck can you play so fast? I mean, I'm speedy with a keyboard, but I'm not that speedy. She steps away from the game for now to chat. Well, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, 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 then take a left. Oh, God. Whose joke is that? That was, I think it must have been a Mitch Hedberg. That was like, I want to get an apartment over by our Carnegie Hall, so whenever anybody asks me for directions, I just say, practice, 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 then take a left. Exactly. It's like any skill. You just need to do it. Do it until you can do it to the best of your ability. FOD2 is the same way. I mean, that's how I see things anyway. Like I said, I don't care much about the competition. I'm just trying to play with friends and raise my skill level. That's the challenge I'm looking for. If I can help a friend improve their skills and they help me in turn, well, that's a great feeling, you know? We're all in this together. Let Zapper and Loxley hog the glory. Jinx and I, we're in it for self-improvement. So which is Domino, Gloria challenge? I can follow the logic. If it's just you in the game, it can be must be oddly calming. Makes sense. One closed-off little world, just you in the game, locked in combat. No one to judge you, not really. Just your own personal meter stick to measure up to. It must be relaxing to be able to... It was Dimitri... Okay, it was Dimitri Martin. Thank you. I knew it was one of those guys, especially because I have the Dimitri Martin's first album, and it's still exceptionally wonderful. There's only like one joke in there that I get that's... Okay, to put it perfectly bluntly, there is only one joke in the first Dimitri Martin CD album that does not land because it uses the R slur. But the phrasing is... The timing and the phrasing on that one is still really good, even though there's a fucking R slur in it. Yes, exactly. That's why you lose track of time so easily. It's just you in the game. I've always loved single-player games. Puzzlers, RPGs, platformers, long-form narrative games like visual novels. Gee! What? Hang on. Fuck! If that ain't me! Kind of experiences you can usually only get on game consoles. That's why I'm not quite the arcade junkie as the rest of Team the Best Team. But that's okay. It takes all types to make up a good team. Diverse viewpoints, diverse ideas. Even if sometimes they come into conflict. Like earlier today. Yeah, I noticed you were really anxious when that happened. I'll do my best to make Team the Best Team an anxiety-free environment for you, Grace. I appreciate that, even if honestly, confrontations are inevitable. People disagree. It's the nature of humanity. And sometimes it gets heated. But, well...
I don't like confrontations.
My natural instinct is to go and hide until the shouting ends. Years of experience, I guess. Oh, honey! My heart. But let's not talk about that. I just want to have some fun tonight, you know? Not dig up old messes. Okay, but if you do want to talk about it, I talk about it a lot with Jinx, but like I said, diverse viewpoints, diverse ideas. We can chat too.
Beep, beep.
Beep, beep, Pank. They're getting ready to announce the next round soon. You should get ready. If only so you have time to find your way in this maze of games. Right. Thanks, Iris. Good luck. Knock him dead, in a figurative sense, of course. Where you learn about Grace, the more Gavin makes sense. So is Grace Gavin's little sister, if I'm remembering that correctly? His love of chaos and balancing it with order, Grace's complete opposite reaction of avoiding it. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, already enough ghosts in this place, I think. Attention, Pankin Zapper to the tournament area for the semifinals. Our third round is against a pretty famous team, actually. Wicked Prodigies, who were huge during the FOD1 days. That was an intense fight, to be sure. Zapper and I barely squeaked out a win. They also make reference to Gavin a few times when you talk to Grace. Okay. But a win is a win. That puts us on track to the grand finals. And because the universe has a deep-rooted sense of irony, the look for the bracket, our opponents will be Chad and Lance from L7 Gaming. Great. Grand finals will be starting in 30 minutes. Steel yourselves for this challenge, competitors. It's going to take HAMZA and his crew some time to set up for the pomp and spectacle of the finale. Time to reduce some stress. Oi, come here. Got something I want to do. I'm so lost in my thoughts that I barely notice Zapper tugging at my arm. Curious, I follow. She leads me away from the gathering gamers, towards one of the darker corners of the warehouse, where random bits of arcade junk have been stashed away. Check this stuff out! It's like he smashed up a dozen old-timey arcades and ditched all the bits in one pile.
Perfect.
This is the old school, older than I am. Gotta respect the roots. I'm seeing pizzeria paraphernalia, broken change machines, cardboard boxes full of prize ticket junk, and a full audio-animatronic band robbing robots with moth-eaten fuzzy costumes. But you never really get a lot about their home life from Gavin, only how much pressure he has from the family line wherein Grace hits on it a lot. Wanna go to a dark corner with Zapper? Ever seen one of these things in action before? It's like adorable and creepy as fuck. God, she really is me. I love animatronic bands. Zapper, I've never even set foot in an arcade before Good Clean Fun, remember? Man, you have missed out on a lot as a keyboard warrior. Arcades, they used to try all sorts of wacky gimmicks to get kids in the doors. I remember visiting Deco's Palace for my birthday parties. They had all sorts of weird stuff there. Human gerbil mazes, ball pits, booths with ticket tornadoes, and robot bands that clunkily paid whatever pop songs from the 60s they could get cheap rights to.
Awesome.
The palace even experimented with robots that could walk around and interact with guests. Cool, huh? I don't know, I think these things would freak me out when I was a kid. Like a fuzzy version of the Terminator. Precisely! So what do you say we figure out how to turn on one of these suckers and spook L7 with it? Call it a way to seek revenge without resorting to violence, like I did against Domino. Something ultimately harmless, but still psychological warfare at its finest. Cheesy! 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 Are you ready for this? Look what you have done. Look what you have wrought. H. H for hell, yeah! God, it's so good. The FNAF reference sadly does not go amiss. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. You really think we could do that in the half hour before grand finals? Seriously? Zapper, we've got half an hour before HAMZA calls us up for the final battle. I'm not sure you can slap together a mechanized death squad in that amount of time. I've thought of that, actually. We've got just the right tool for the job. Zapper snaps her fingers and points to my phone. You've got an iris, right? I've seen you talking to her now and then. Crap, I was trying to be subtle about it, considering owning an iris is a federal crime. Hello! I am an iris. Simple, please state your command. Beep boop, I am a simple computer. Nothing to worry about at all. But naturally, Zapper doesn't give an airborne intercourse whether I'm breaking the law or not. Oh, I get it. A flying fuck.
Nah.
Chill. I'm not gonna narc on you two. I'm saying that a powerful AI hacker in your pocket can easily reprogram one of these bots. If we do that, we'll be able to sneakily deploy it to go jump scare the shit out of L7, and nobody will be the wiser that we did it. I mean, I know hardware enough to probably jumpstart one of these creepy things myself, but I was thinking it'd be safer if Iris did the heavy lifting. So what do you say, partner? Are you willing to ride shotgun with me in this, or are you gonna be uncool? Ooh, no need to involve Iris. I can hack this myself. Or, ooh, do we want... I'm pretty sure teaching our future AI overlord to run wild in a digital playground is bad for the human race. Oh, come on, it's just a... I'll do it myself.
Huh?
Really? Wait, you know how to repair robots? Maybe? Probably? Look, I've been tinkering with my computer rig since I was in kindergarten. I'm sure I can improvise. My point is that I want to support you as a friend, but I also want to teach Iris right from wrong. It's true, Iris has learned from their owners. I want to best match Pank's moral compass.
I couldn't care
Hey,
less.
as long as you make L7 wet their pants, I don't care how it gets done. Let's get to work. I select one of the fuzzy robots at random, finding a USB port I can plug my keyboard into. Yes, I'm still playing FOD2 using a keyboard. Deal with it. As for the robot we selected to be our unstoppable monster, well... Oh no! That's not a flamingo! That's not... I know exactly what this is! That's not... Are we sure that's not a human? Are we sure we don't know exactly who's in that costume? It's a giant pink flamingo? We found a tag attached to it reading Pinky. Not the pinnacle of horror, but still creepy in its own way. What the heck is this thing? It looks a bit less decayed and ancient compared to the others. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not a robot. This is just Ashley. It's funny how it used to belong to Deco's Palace. My guess is the company bought out some small arcade and took their mascot costume, converting it to robotics. Unless they literally took Ashley's costume and converted it into a fucking robot when they bought out the fucking Funplex. I'd say it's fitting to transform this poor thing into an instrument of revenge, considering it was purchased by a corporate trash bag. Yeah, I heard that Deco's Palace was in some legal hot water or something. Yep, their founder got tangled up in a bunch of scandals, then fled the country, I think. Nobody knows where he went. Company rebranded as the Palace and eventually retired a lot of his old projects, like the robot mascots and stuff. But this...
Perfect.
This is perfect. Everything, exactly the thing to make Chad and Lance evacuate their bowels. The work to override Pinky for our purposes is slow, but seems to go well, leaving time to chat.
This is the stuff I live for.
Aww. What, reprogramming robots?
No, causing some chaos. People get too complacent, too willing to snuggle into their boring little lives, avoiding any risk, any excitement. I grew up in the suburbs outside the city. Dad grinding a paycheck 9 to 5, mom playing happy homemaker, my brother being a high school football hero.
Woof.
If anything, they liked me playing video games because it kept me at home, kept me safe and sound in our quiet little house, isolated on all sides by well-manicured lawns. Naturally, I spent a lot of time as a kid running around, getting into fights and jumping in mud puddles and generally causing
she's
mayhem.
so good.
Because I'd lose it from boredom if I didn't try to break out of that suburban cocoon of dullness.
Aw.
They hated it, of course. Hated my desire for freedom. Kept demanding I grow up, be mature, be responsible. Grounding me was their way of keeping me cooped up at home.
We did go to the food truck festival today. It was awesome. And I actually filmed a video, so that's going to be going out later this week. Hang on. Before I continue this, I'm going to full screen and talk about... so the first thing we got, there was a Filipino truck. And they had... Man, this is really... Boy, it shines me out. It was chicken adobo cheese fries, and it was like... It was $25, but it was enough for like 5 people. So good. Then I got... tacos. What kind of tacos were they? It was from another truck. It was like a Hawaiian truck. And they did, oh, it was beef short rib tacos with like an Asian slaw. Really tasty. And then for dessert, I got a root beer float. It was really good. Okay, back to the source.
I turned 18. Man, I was gone. And I haven't looked back.
Oh, honey.
Now, I'm free. Free to do what I want, when I want, where I want. My crappy little apartment isn't home. The city is home.
That is where I differ.
I take risks.
I mean,
Sure,
I do that,
make
but I
mistakes
also
which become
live in the
learning
suburbs, so.
experiences, But I never, ever shy away from the possibilities of life.
Oh, she's so cool. She leans those over to me, studying my reaction.
I'm not expecting you to live my ideals. People are different. That's cool. I get that. Grace is very cocooned, but she's still a good person. Better person than me, really.
Aww.
Just, I want you to accept me for who I am. Okay?
Of course. We ride to Valhalla side by side. I'm ready to go anywhere you take me. Aww. Oh, what a lovely day. We shall ride to Valhalla, shiny and chrome. Yes! Shiny and chrome! The way you live your life sounds damn good to me. I say let's go do really invisibly stupid things and get into incredible amounts of trouble together. Hey, Val! Fuck yeah, that's the spirit! Zephyr pauses a moment before she grins wildly at me, lips curling from ear to ear. Now, let us give our creation life! With lightning in her eyes and the push of a button, she powers up her flamingo-shaped death machine. And we watch it amble in surprisingly stealthy fashion towards L7, who are busy chatting away in a corner of the warehouse. So where do you want to get dinner after we finish trashing those losers? Thinking trainees, maybe hit their home turf, really rub it in their faces. It's the same! What? Duh! Incoherent screaming, not unlike a frightened deer. Throat noises suggesting massive psychological trauma. And the boys run for it, waving their hands in the air like they just don't care. I am satisfaction incarnate. Okay, now I feel sufficiently pumped up to take those two on in the final match. I don't even care if we win the tournament. That moment was enough of a stylish win for my needs. I mean, I'd still love to crush the tourney, don't get me wrong. You know, you stood by my side all day, talked me down after I went too far with Domino, signed up for the tourney with me, created a metal minion with me, and so far we've gotten along just fine, haven't we? I can see us making this partnership a real thing. Oh, she's gotten flustery! I mean, when it comes to FOD tourneys and stuff, right? Right? Wait, is Zapper blushing? Oh no! Chinese would be great. I can see us being BFFs and conquering the Pro Tour together, sure. Let's keep this cool. I'm not sure yet if I'm into Zapper in that way. Maybe, maybe not. But, right, when it comes to FOD tourneys and stuff, we're an unstoppable pair. Right, exactly. A juggernaut of absolute destruction. And now we got a pair of spook boys to demolish. Onward! And together, we stroll onward towards destiny.
It has begun! Friends, it is time for the grand finals. A fist of discomfort.
Man, Chinese does sound really good right about now. Like some chicken and broccoli with some rice and maybe some fried wontons. A ravioli with Alfredo sauce with sausages and asparagus. Ooh, asparagus. I love asparagus.
Long have you battled, hard have you fought, and now your efforts have led you to
Steel
HAMZA,
cage of
unyielding
death.
Steel cage of death.
Taco salad sounds good too. Wendy's has a really dope, the Parmesan Caesar salad is one of my favorites, and it's just so good. Nobody's going to die. He's exaggerating. Probably.
For both the meager physical reward of a professional grade Fist of Discomfort 2 machine and the absolute glory of victory within the eyes of your peers.
Ooh.
HAMZA welcomes our final two teams to rise to this challenge and claim their destiny. Step forward.
I fucking love Wendy's.
From L7 Gaming, 10-year veterans of the esports scene, HAMZA presents to you Lance and Chad.
God, he really could not have picked better names for these two dink-donks. I requested delay on account of those bastards from Team the Best Team attacking us with a robot bird. The feathers! The feathers!
HAMZA cares not for your ridiculous stories and excuses. The match goes on. Do not dishonor yourselves further.
Ooh.
And from an up-and-coming team, a pair of rising stars seeking to ascend the ziggurat of
Ascend
victory.
the ziggurat of victory. That's so good. Zapper and Tank. When you lie awake screaming at night with visions of pink flamingos in your mind, think of me. Oh, right. Now I need a cool quote. Let's see. Oh, I've got nothing to say to you two. Start the match, HAMZA. I'm done with these two. HAMZA, Let's do this.
Very well.
That was a good one. That was way better than any of the other ones. Like, I can't be benevolent to these fuckers, even though I'm kindly. No. Both members of L7 brought their own joysticks, which they wire up to the game. Me, I start hooking up my keyboard. Zapper pulls out one of our sponsor-issued Blade joysticks, presumably a real one and not a clever ruse provided by HAMZA, but who knows? And with that, all 4 of us are ready. Sort of. Wish I'd done more research into L7's playstyle, which I knew how to counter it. With Team P2W, I knew Fruit Blood's tricks and Koda's techniques, but with these two, I'm gonna have to assume they'll play aggressively, mixing up attacks and specials, and probably launching their ultimate move early. They're angry. We'll use that against them.
And here we go.
Versus the Wasp Squad. I can't not, like, win against these chuckle fucks, so... We won. We won! We did it! We beat L7 Gaming and won our own Fist of Discomfort 2 machine! No, no way! This is impossible. You can't get a fluke win and call it success. You gotta be cheating! It's those stupid Blade controllers, isn't it? They got hacks in them. Dude, careful. We don't want to get P2W'd by them posting a video of you ranting. Damn it. No, won't catch us in that trap. Take your damn win, then. It'll be the last one you ever have, and once the media's bored with patting themselves on the back, you'll be history. So Cheesy, Arsene was saying basically that it just gives it gives different story beats. So I think that there is, maybe down the line, there might be some that would be better to, like, contextually would be better to lose. So, yeah. And the thing is, like, first of all, the minigame itself is actually really kind of fun. It's basically just rock, paper, scissors. So it's a short visual, like a short minigame, but the fact that it can be bypassed is really helpful. I really like that. Come on, child, this is just a stupid baby tournament for babies. Telling them off changed nothing. Winning changed nothing. They're stuck in the same loop, repeating the same lies again and again. L7 Gaming is the past, stagnant and stubborn. Team the best team is the future, and I'm going to make that dream a reality.
Ha ha ha! Well fought. And
Oh
well
yeah,
won.
it's not a nightmare game. I don't want to leave anything up to chance. I'm more interested in the story than I am the minigame, you know?
My friends, HAMZA grants you this boon. Your own personal Fist of Discomfort 2 machine. May you play in good health and with the good sportsmanship that won you
Good
this
sportsmanship as we send a fucking flamingo robot at them. That was such a good Easter egg. Like, I mean, it's clearly not an Easter egg, but it's definitely like a nod. Yeah, HAMZA's new design is really good. I mean, HAMZA's design in general is always like chef's kiss, but HAMZA, it's just HAMZA. I love HAMZA. Maybe I am a victory addict. Maybe I invested too much into beating L7, proving I belong here. Would I feel dissatisfied if I'd lost to them? But that's as much introspection as I can manage. My adrenaline rush, the rush of success. I can't be a realist while feeling this damn good. Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick a response that matches your top 2 personality traits. Ah. Thank you, HAMZA. We'll use this game to further build towards our future. Thank you, HAMZA, thanks for the opportunity to prove ourselves and for this wonderful gift. I can't believe, like, Just is one of my top ones right now. Interesting. We'll do our best to build our skills and we'll be ready for your next tournament.
Of this, HAMZA has no doubt.
Yay!
But be warned, this was but one step on your long climb towards destiny.
Aww.
Do not let the thorns of pride grow in your heart, as they have in L7. Fight every battle as if it were your last, with no presumption, no pretense. Fight with iron determination. Fight to your last breath.
Aye aye, Captain.
No doubt you will face hardship on the road to glory. In your darkest hour, remember this day. And remember HAMZA, who believes in you.
I will never forget you, HAMZA, and your beautiful eyeliner that was better than mine today.
But for now, please vacate the premises, as the remaining games need to be relocated before the building is demolished. Thank you.
HAMZA sure knows how to make an entrance, but this exit leaves a little more to be desired. I think we're getting kicked out. Guess we should go home. You know, I had a blast tonight. You're starting to grow on me, Pank. If nothing else, you're always shaking things up, and that's always a plus in my book. I mean, look at where we are. Professional tournament fighting for real stakes with a real sponsor backing us up. Us, the Laundromat crew. Can't help but see all of this as a win. It's a great start. Hopefully a start towards greater things than a local tourney. Man, just take the compliment. And okay, I need to get really sappy to say this properly, so forgive me in advance. I'm glad you're my friend, that you're part of our group of friends. I don't think you're aware of just how big it is that you're in the mix with us. For us and for you. It's all good stuff from here on out. And I don't just mean the Pro Tour. Okay, that's an important part of it, but I mean a path forward as a group, you know? I don't know what shape we'd be in after this morning's kerfuffle if not for you. Just think about that a bit, okay? And I'll stop there because I'm bad with words and feelings and stuff, and I really need to get the hell out of here and sleep. Coming? I'm about to move to join her when a buzz in my pocket grabs my attention. I'll be out of here in a minute. See you tomorrow? Of course. She's right. I've been laser focused on my Pro Tour ambitions, but along the way, I'm starting to really get involved with these people, aren't I? And despite only knowing them for a short time, well, maybe I do have a right to call them friends. Something to ponder, after wrapping things up here, that is. The building's shutting down for the night, but I can spare a moment to thumb through my phone and see why it's buzzing so insistently.
Hey, listen.
This is big. This is really big. Blade Joysticks are super happy with tonight's results. Blaze Joysticks wants to fund a team house. If we can find something that fits within their budget, we can get the whole team living and practicing together around the clock.
Hooray!
Wouldn't that be amazing? You don't say. It's got promise, a lot of promise. All the major esports organizations have team houses. Team PWW is a giant penthouse condo even. Also investigating other events we can join using the sponsor's funding for travel and hotels. There's just so many possibilities.
Thank you.
I'm so glad I can help you manage this team as your digital assistant. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens next. For now, you should get home and rest. Iris offline. This is what I wanted. This is what I craved. Professional gaming is my life's calling. Sapper was right. I'm shaking things up. I'm making this happen. With renewed spirits, I stroll down the lanes of dusty old arcade games of this rapidly emptying warehouse to finally make my way home. And pause, stopping in my tracks. The exit's in sight. I can see it from here, despite being tangled up in the maze of arcade games, despite the occasional glow of a pixel-smeared screen. I need to leave. They're wrapping up the event. I have to go now. But my hand is resting on a joystick for some reason. A glowing blue joystick! Oh no! Oh, not again! Oh no! 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 Huh. What's this game? I still don't know much of anything about the arcade scene, so I couldn't say if this game was obscure or popular. I've never even seen it before. And yet, I want to play it. I can't deny that I want to try playing it. I can't pull my hand off that glowing blue metallic joystick. This game seems friendly and inviting. I won't pull it off. Yes, that's right. Surely I could sneak one game in before HAMZA's assistants insist I leave. Surely I could. I could play the game. Oh, fuck. So, I think most people are aware of what Polybius is. At least most people in the stream here. But for those of you who may not be familiar, Polybius is a legendary, it's not real, but it is definitely like a what do they call those? Like a myth? What do they an urban legend where the game like sucks you in and kills you? So yeah, I'm bold is drawing my name. My fingers reach for the start button to fire up the game. Yeah, urban legend. Thank you. That's it. Oh. Olivia's covered 19. This is in a solution. Game start. What the? Where did the warehouse go? What is this place? No, I'm still standing there gripping that burning hot joystick, but I'm also here, wherever here is. Panic starts crawling up my spine from this weird dislocated feeling. A panic that almost seems alive. And that's when a figure emerges from the distorted digital shadows that form this place. A figure that looks like me. And little by little, it mirrors my shape, my movements, my mind. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? You play me and I'll play you, and you play me and I'll play you. Identity identifier system offline. Oh, target locked? But while I stare in open-mouthed horror, it smiles. It's smiling so confidently. The crown can be yours if you kneel and accept that the crown you must keep winning. Be yours if you kneel and accept, never stumble and fall. That the crown can be yours or they'll see the real you. If you kneel and accept, the crown can be... Ooh. With jerking, glitchy motion as the shade reaches for me, grasping. It's already read me, parsed my fears, digging deep through the joystick my hand still grips in the real world. But now it wants more. It wants everything, and it wants me to surrender to that need. My arm tingles as it starts flowing the other way, pushing into me instead of pulling from me. Oh, thank God! And that's when someone tackles me sideways, pulling me forcefully away from the grip of Polybius. What? Shh, they're coming. Dazed and confused, the palm of my left hand still tingling from where it touched that joystick, Loxley easily pulls me into the shadows. Hidden from view as someone calmly approaches the strange arcade game. Confirmed, there's a Polybius instance here. Activate containment protocols. Looks like the old man's intel was right. He did have another copy of the game in his stocks. She pauses, one hand to her earpiece, as she peers around the darkened warehouse through her sunglasses. But sees nothing other than HAMZA's assistants in the distance finishing up their work. Negative. No psychological contamination incidents. Seems the game went unnoticed and unplayed. Basic containment procedure will be sufficient. Oh yeah, we have H. That's the H emote. Because I didn't have any animated ones, and now we have H. Whoop. Okay. Soon, two similarly dressed men in black arrive with a cargo dolly and a black tarp, concealing the game and silently rolling it out of the building. Finally, I manage to breathe properly, and Loxley loosens his grip on me.
Most unfortunate.
Damn them, if only I'd found it sooner. What the hell is going on? Loxley, what was that thing? Who were those people? And when did you get here? You said you couldn't come to the event. You were too busy, and... My brain's spinning in like 11 directions at once. Alright, my brain's spinning in like 11 directions at once here. My hand hurts and I'm having trouble putting together any coherent thoughts. Polybius is as far as I saw the first Arcade Spirits game, and somehow the channel that I watched it on mysteriously exploded and was never heard from again. At least that's how I choose to remember. I mean, valid.
I offer my
apologies,
sincere
Hank.
apologies.
I hadn't intended to involve you in this. And what is this exactly? A complicated situation, one I would strongly recommend not digging into any deeper. You were victorious this night, yes? Focus instead on your game of choice and your conquests. Worry not about other matters.
Uncertainty abounds.
Be better if you forgot about this strange little encounter, if at all possible. Please, trust me on this, my friend. I do trust you, that's not the problem. I'm just worried something dangerous is going on down here. Loxley, I do trust you. You've been honest and loyal, even to someone who just recently walked into your life. My thanks to you, Pank. But you can see why I'd be just a little worried, right? I have a run-in with some creepy mind-melting machine and a bunch of spooks, and then you show up out of nowhere? What have you gotten yourself mixed up in here? How dangerous is it? A mighty risk indeed, and one I would take on gladly to save you and Grace from such unpleasantness. But I suppose that ship has sailed. You're in the thick of it now. So be it. If you wish to pursue this, I'll consult with my allies and see what I can reveal. I strongly suggest you ignore the incident, but your will is your own. Pardon me, I must report my failure. Such troublesome matters. He tugs his hood up to avoid anyone's gaze as he slinks his way towards, well, I don't know, some dark corner, a hidden entrance, however he got in the building to begin with. Maybe he's right. Maybe I should let that go. My dreams are ones of victory, a fist of discomfort, triumph, not getting into whatever this is. I have no idea what that thing was or what it was trying to do to me. It feels bigger than I can deal with right now, way above my pay grade. So at least for tonight, perhaps I need to refocus on what I truly care for. My path lies along the Pro Tour, the year-long road to the ultimate battle. Where else it may lead me, I don't know, but the only certainty is that I'm ready to fight. And the next step is to bring Team the Best Team together under one roof so we can truly fight as one. So does Lockley work with those government agents? I think it's the opposite. I don't think he works with the feds. I think he might work... So here's my spitballing right now. He mentioned that he was very much interested in the preservation of old games. So now I'm wondering if he's working with some rogue group that wants to preserve Polybius. I don't think he's Irish. I think he might be English, but that makes sense. My husband's Irish, and he does wear cloaks and tackle people. While putting whatever that was far, far behind me. Oh, here we go. End of chapter 2. You've cleared level 2 of Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Victory! Let's take a look at your scores. Alright, that's about what I expected. I'm half Irish, I've worn a cloak, I've tackled. See, there you go! Zapper has overtaken Domino. Loxley's really taken a shine to you. And then as being half Puerto Rican, I was told I tackle people because of my Latin fire, so it worked out. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you scored 16,450 points. Nice! Keep talking with people and your score will go up, up, up. Would you like to change your personal meditator this time? No, I think I like the outfit I've got on right now. I think I'm good. Actually, maybe I will change my skirt. Let's do a purple skirt now. Do I want a hat? No, I don't want a hat. Yeah. Yes, I want to save the game. Yes, overwrite my save. Alright. Let's move on to chapter 3, friends. I got like another hour or so that I want to stream if I can. Because I got something I want to do at 8. Rather something that I want to watch at 8. So we'll see how this takes us, where this takes us. And also, it's still sunny outside. It's beautiful. I love it. Hello? Game? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was worried. Oh, Fight Shack! News update. With Punchy78.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy78 here with Fight Shack News. All the fighting that's fit to post.
Yay.
The tournament scene is heating up, with contenders eager to scoop up precious points they'll need to qualify for the main event. All eyes are on the local laundromat crew who destroyed veteran team L7 Gaming to secure first place at an underground tournament. Do they have what it takes to go all the way? Only time will tell.
We'll find out. I gotta go, just want to pop in and say hi. Yay, thank you so much for stopping by, Val. It was really good to see ya. Have a good rest of your night, okay? Yay.
With a sponsor behind them and strong hype, they're on the right path, but need to focus their efforts if they want to get any further.
Oh, I gotta... There's another spot on my dang glasses I want to get taken care of. There he goes. Ah, much better.
For more on this developing story, be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This is really heating up.
Oh, thank you, Punchy. It is the distant future year 20XX, and I'm getting really sick of adulting. Okay, I'm starting to get to know my new friends. We're bonding, we're sharing. It's all lovely and wonderful. They've also saddled me with the role of coach, manager, cat wrangler, and general purpose problem solver for Team the Best Team. In short, I'm wearing a lot of hats right now, and sadly, one of those hats is real estate agent. But I don't have time to whine and complain. I'm committed to this, and there's work to be done, which means putting together a team house. A team house is more than just a house for us. I need to build them a home for intensive competition training, sure, but also, somewhere they all feel welcome. Somewhere perfect. Also, since we want a giant FOD2 machine at HAMZA's tournament, we need, somewhere to put that thing. It's a little too big to fit in Ben and Matt's little arcade. I was up until 3 a.m. working with Iris to try to find a perfect location for our new headquarters. But, well, the search for a new home hasn't been going real well so far. Hopefully Iris found something while I was blissfully unconscious. Computer time! I love the vapor. Iris, tell me you have good news. I have good news!
Hooray!
I've successfully eliminated another 73 candidates from our starting pool. That's good. Have you found any viable candidates? None of them match every parameter you've given me, I'm afraid. Your sponsor, Blade Joysticks, isn't putting up much money for this. I could maybe rent you a tiny studio apartment at best, not enough room for 7 people. But even beyond that, matching everything else on your wish list, well, this isn't a problem money can solve. The city's overcrowded and rent is sky high, so viable residential spaces are hard to come by. Oh, crap. Team the Best Team is just getting used to the idea of dedicating themselves to FOD2 and asking them to uproot their lives without a perfect destination in mind. I figured it's easier to swallow the idea of upgrading from friends to roomies if I already had a really great locale lined up. It's a difficult proposition to be certain. I wish I could be more helpful. I'm an Iris. Our purpose is to be helpful.
Suboptimal situation.
Normally, I'd fetch a knowledge base from my cloud collective to learn how to do this, but my sisters haven't developed a real estate skill package yet. Oh right, you can just download skills. You sure you don't know Kung Fu too? Not much use for that when you don't have a physical body, Pank. But I could get a personal trainer module if you want to help learning how to fight IRL. Let's focus on a gaming career before I become a meat space street fighter, please. I love Iris. Okay, perhaps you could consult with your teammates, see if they know of any potential homes I'm not aware of? I may be a powerful search engine, but I don't have the human resources and social connections others have.
My sources say yes.
Remember, friendship means sharing and communicating openly. Although most human dramas seem to revolve around pointlessly keeping secrets and betraying each other for flimsy reasons. I sigh, leaning heavily against my desk over the keys. I guess I better just approach them, even if I don't have a perfect candidate already lined up. It's better than keeping secrets from each other. This isn't junior high school. We're better than that. We should be better than that. Loxley should be better than that. I still don't know why he was sneaking around after HAMZA's tournament. I may need to ask him about that later. Right, I'm heading over to Good Clean Fun to try to convince them during this morning's team practice. You can do it, Pank! I believe in you! Well, at least my digital fairy godmother believes in me. That's not nothing. Shutting down the computer of Theseus for now, I switch Iris back to my phone and head out to face the day. One long subway ride later, and I'm facing down Good Clean Fun, which has been their home for years. I'd hoped to find a suitable location for the team house in and around Chinatown so we could keep using GCF, but that might not be an option. As I'm sorting out what approaches I can take, I peer around the nexus of soap suds and tokens in Greece, hoping everybody's already here and available to chat with. But the team keeps weirdly inconsistent hours. I spy with my little eye, Loxley by his crane game, and Zapper and Rhapsody chatting by the washing machines, but that's it. No Domino, no Jinx, no Grace. Could be they aren't here yet. Okay, who do I approach first? Iris? Duh. Clearly we're gonna go talk to Loxley. I spot Loxley by his beloved crane game, although he's just sort of leaning against it, lost in thought. And from the nod he offers me long before I finish approaching, well, I think he knows what's coming.
Well met.
Good morning, Pank. More or less. Indeed. Okay, am I gonna have to come right out and ask, or are you gonna offer me some answers without being poked and prodded? You told me if I wanted to know what the hell happened at the end of HAMZA's tournament. You tell me. Indeed I did. My recommendation is still that you try to put that incident out of your mind. It's nothing to concern yourself about, really. Loxley, an arcade game wormed its way into my brain and made me hallucinate. My hand is still sore from touching that joystick, even. I know you don't, but he's definitely my candidate of pursuit right now. So, lingering pain? That is worrying. Have you felt any headaches? Perhaps missing time, holes in your memory? See, when you ask questions like that, it only makes me want to ask more questions, not fewer. It's time to level with me. What is Polybius and why are you looking for it? With a sigh, he gives up and drops his voice to be a bit quieter just in case anyone is eavesdropping. Your correct, of course. You deserve to know what you encountered.
Uncertainty about.
Are you certain you don't want to back away from this? Focus on your championship ambitions, on supporting your friends and all that? If you're in trouble, supporting my friends means knowing more. You're my friend. Loxley, you're misunderstanding me. I'm not Ms. FOD2 with no other concerns in life. I am concerned about my friends, including you. And if that was what I think it was, some kind of government agent, I think you're tangled up in more than just arcade justice crimes. This is serious. So help me help you. Help me understand, okay? My apologies. I do value our friendship in truth, and it pains me to be unable to share every single detail, but I'll share what I can.
What do you know of Polybius?
Fuck all! That it doesn't exist, supposedly. I did some research online immediately after getting home that night. It's a creepypasta, nothing more than a telltale of an arcade legend. Some kid had a seizure while playing Tempest, and the story blew up into this ridiculous tale of a brain-controlling CIA arcade experiment.
A perfect cover, yes? Much like stories of UFOs planted to hide the true yet mundane purpose of Area 51, to test captured Soviet spy planes.
Oh.
I'm afraid Polybius is quite real. The myth was purposefully spread to hide the truth.
Wow.
As near as we can tell, the game uses a biofeedback joystick to connect to the player's mind, analyzing synapses.
Wait, a
downloading
biofeedback
data,
joystick like the one Jinx uses?
creating a reasonable approximation of the player's personality and memories. A digital ghost stored within the machine.
Oh shit.
It lures in its prey using hypnotic patterns, likely remnants of some MK Ultra research.
Oh fuck.
And
I'm sorry, did I accidentally join the X-Files when I wasn't looking? MK Ultra? Seriously?
seriously, you said you wanted to know the truth. This is the truth. It would be easier to doubt me and dismiss it all as a farce.
Wow.
And in fact, I wouldn't be adverse to doing so.
Fine. Continue. Very well. Polybius uses the biofeedback link to connect to the player's mind. Hang on, I've seen FOD2 players use biofeedback joysticks. Technology derived from Polybius, yes, but without the malicious core that drives Polybius, it's just an interface, harmless. Jinx uses one, for instance. It's easier on her wrists, but she's never lost her mind to an arcade game. Weird. And noted for future reference. Continue. Polybius is designed to grind into one's existing anxieties and fears, leveraging them to break down your willpower. And once it's shattered all hope, wearing down your psyche, your mind belongs to the machine, and you no longer care to resist. Well, that's pleasant. I regret you had to be exposed to that sort of torment, no matter how briefly. Beyond that, I'm afraid there's little solid information I can offer, only urban legends and conspiracy theories. Also, I'm very sad that I missed the Loxley thing because I was making a DMV appointment. But again, welcome to the pain! We chose the interesting character! Again! Oh boy! Okay, you need to get going. You need to get gas and pick Anna up. Alright, thanks so much for hanging out, Rinku. Give Anna our best. And we will catch you on the flippity flip. Company that made the game, Sinislution. How do you pronounce that anyway? Honestly, no idea. Just use whatever you prefer. It matters not. I speak German, so I can pronounce it. The company went bankrupt in 1990X. They obviously made the game for some secret organization, but we know little beyond that. Why are the soft, cuddly British boys always the emotionally distanced and damaged ones? Just lucky, I guess! I've been searching for an intact Polybius machine for years. I tried to sneak in to retrieve the one from HAMZA's warehouse, but I was busy playing it, and by the time you got me out of there, someone else had it. That creepy woman in black.
A bit concerning, that.
We're not the only ones seeking Polybius, needless to say, and that's where the true danger lies, in crossing paths with them. I can only hope they haven't noticed your involvement. If I take risks for my friends, well, that's my business, but I didn't want to bring you any harm. With that, he exhales a deep sigh as he finally gets this off his chest. And that's the truth of the matter.
I offer my sincere apologies.
Can you forgive me for holding back? It was a noble attempt to shield you from such nightmares, but a failure. I'll admit to that, and apologize deeply. Not sure how much of this I believe, honestly. But from his voice, I can tell he believes every word of it, including his sincere apology. Can you at least promise not to get everybody in the team sent to prison? I about all this. It's a lot to process. Hey, Arsene, which is the better choice here? I am unsure which path to take. Because I would either do the silly one or the neutral one. And I don't know which one. Which one do we do? Which one do we do? I feel like silly's gonna get me in trouble, but I think I need to. Look, whatever this mess you're in, can you at least avoid dragging it across our doorstep? I don't want to see Team the Best Team thrown in jail. Absolutely not! Oh, you know what? It's not letting me rewind. Oh. Hang on. History? There we go. Absolutely not. I mean, I will absolutely not endanger my friends. Not that I absolutely will not avoid, you know. That's why I insisted you leave this be. I don't want to cause any of my friends harm, and I swear to do my best to avoid darkening our doorstep with my troubles. I wish to ride with you into battle for glory and honor on the Pro Tour. Ride. Yes, ride. That has not changed. Okay, at least I can trust in your dedication to the team. I'll have to accept that for now.
Excellent.
I'm glad you could... But you haven't really answered my question yet, have you? Pardon? I asked you, what is Polybius and why are you looking for it? You answered what, not why. But I have a pretty strong suspicion as to why you want Polybius so badly. It's because Iris was made using Polybius code, isn't it? It wasn't hard to deduce now that I know the facts. Back when I first met Grace, she talked about how she made Iris. And she said Sidus Lucian, I remembered that. Meaning, Iris is part Polybius, the dangerous part. Isn't that right, Iris?
But I'm not like that evil program. Not at all. I just want to help people. I'm not going to, like, eat anyone's soul.
Oh, baby! Oh, I know you're nothing like Polybius. You've proven you have a kind heart. Iris, relax. You're clearly a good person. Whatever Polybius was, that's not who you are now. In our time together, you've proven you have a kind heart. You're not all cold code and overheating circuits. Overheating circuits. Whatever Grace did to make you, it seems to have... Oh! Hello, Raiders! Everybody coming in from Alley's stream. Welcome! My name is Elise Explosion, and I am here with you today, and we are doing Good, Clean, Fun, which is the arcade, in Arcade Spirits, the new challengers. Welcome! I hope everybody's having a wonderful day! It's beautiful. My phone just made a noise. The sun's still out. Welcome to our pizza bagel stream. Hey Liz, hey Allie, hey Max, hey Jedi, how is everybody? Woo! Please meet my Bagel Bite pillow. It's amazing and I love it. We now have a follower emote of a Bagel Bite. So, well, there is also, Liz, if you would not mind dropping the H, or Cheesy, or whomever. Bagel Bite pillow, baby. Bagel Bite pillow, full screen. Bagel Bite pillow. You can actually get it from the official Bagel Bites website. It was like $12. I am shocked and first off, I can't believe this exists. Second off, I can't believe how inexpensive it was. Also, I love Bagel Bites so much. I love it. And there's a running gag inside the game that's when pizza's on a bagel, you can eat pizza anytime. So it makes sense. And now we have the H emote for all of the H moments we have in our lives. I love that you were like, I need to save money, but Bagel My Pillow. Yo, here it is. It's here. It's amazing. I love it. Bagel Bites are, I mean, I love them. And now we have the emote. I have my first animated emote now too. I couldn't not. I need to talk to my sister and see where the status and the rest of my emotes are. Man, okay, if there's one thing this game has done, aside from being really well written, super well designed, engaging, and intriguing, it has made me want bagel bites so badly. But we're just at the start of chapter 3. We're not super far into it yet. We're just getting to meet the characters, but this guy right here, this is Loxley, and he's the one that we are definitely going to be pursuing. So they're called pizza yums in this game. But there are in fact bagel bites casually mentioned with a relative frequency in this game. Yay, Des! Oh, that's so great! But yeah, thank you so, Allie, what were you playing today? I did not get a chance to stop by because I was taking a nap, and then I was like, I'm gonna do a surprise stream. Whee! Oh, which one? Which Phoenix Wright? With your boy? Your boys, plural. Allie, you know what? You might have needed the H during that stream. The H is very important. Pain was giving so much grief. Oh no. The third one. Okay. I was, okay, there was a hot minute when I had first, okay, here's an Elise story time. When I moved out, I lived by myself for severals of years. Severals of years. And until, when I lost my job, I lived by myself and I was alone constantly. And I subsided mostly on pepperoni bagel bites, these little meatballs that I used to get at Walmart that had like, they were Angus beef and blue cheese. And like, I feel like that was, oh, and dumplings. Like that was it. That was how I survived for like 2 years of unemployment. It was terrible. Do not recommend. But bagel bites are still great. I miss those little meatballs though. They were really damn good. They don't have them anymore. Oh, thank you, Max. You're very dear. You're very dear. Oh, okay.
Exactly.
All right. So now we've basically discovered that for those of you who are just entering the stream,
Remove its code from our system.
we have basically living alone. My substance are sandwich, instant ramen, and granola bar. Ah, yeah. Catch me getting through college with 1 pound Hot Pocket. Oh, I spent a lot of time in college. The C store on campus used to sell these like honey mustard chicken sandwiches, and I ate like, and they were like the microwave ones. I ate so many of those things. So many of those things. So anyway, game-wise, this is Loxley. He is, oh, Allie, thank you so much for that 6-month resub. Get some explosions in the chat. If you dare feel as such. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. With a part-time job, something can only live off of Pizza Hot Pockets. Hey, listen, you gotta do what you gotta do, and all food is good food if it helps you survive. Like, let's be perfectly real here. All food is good food if it helps you survive. So Loxley is our mysterious shadowy figure who just ripped us away from a Polybius cabinet. And it turns out that he is looking for the secrets behind Polybius, which I am fascinated by. And I think it's actually time for me to bring this bad boy up, even if my apartment is a mess right now. Come on. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I have my own Polybius cabinet. It works. So it's a quarter scale arcade machine. And it works as like a giant USB charger on the back. Like if I open up this back, it's a cabinet. And there's room for 10 USB charging. And they have a kind of manifestation. I'm not playing the game! There's a vague manifestation of what they assume the game to be, but I ain't touching that. Oh, it's covered in dust. Oh, God. I am a mess right now. Sorry, everybody. Let me dust this off. But anyway, I backed this on Kickstarter, so I'm gonna turn that off before it continues to make noise at me for the rest of the day. Put that down. I need to find a better place to display that. I would love to put that, like, I was just saying in the beginning of the stream, I want to put it, like, up on the doll shelf over there, but I need to find a way to move the, part of me wants to try the Banquet TV dinners and the Hungry Man TV Okay, you know what? I can vouch for those. I really like them. This is Luxley and TLDR Simps. Squirrels in my pants! But yeah, I actually really, so, when your family grows up without a lot of money, or rather, when you grow up when your family doesn't have a lot of money, you eat a lot of TV dinner sort of things, and I am intimately familiar with the Banquet TV dinners and the Hungry Mans. The Hungry Mans are okay. I usually just like the chicken ones, like the fried chicken ones. But I really like a lot of the banquets. In fact, we have like some of the family style banquets. I think that's what we're having for dinner, like on Tuesday. We have like one of the banquet chicken parmesans. It's like the family style one, so it's just like 6 chicken patties. I don't know. I like them. They're not particularly great, but because they're very nostalgic for me, I love them. So, Salisbury steak and Swedish meatballs. Oh yeah, you know it. You know it. I've also been informed that IKEA has meatballs for purchase again, so I may need to go to IKEA sometime soon. Anyway, I'm pulling back. I'm coming back in. We're doing our best to resist any latent issues left behind by Polybius. In fact, we're working to remove its code from our system. Really? How?
Well, we haven't figured that part out yet, but we're dedicated to kindness and understanding, and won't stop
yes, they
until we
are.
figure out how to get rid of it.
My air fryer is... I use that so much. So much. Air fryer is like my new best friend.
Don't worry, I'll be the best friend a virtual assistant can be.
Oh, thank you, Iris. You're so sweet. Meanwhile, Loxley watches me chat with my phone, realizing we're clearly a bit more in the know than he realized.
I see. You're a clever one indeed.
Tell me more about how clever you think I am. Clearly you own an air fryer. Of course! Do I look like a person that doesn't own an air fryer at this point? It was... H. Very much H. You're the one who runs her new pirate servers, aren't you? Seeing as how you and Iris are both hoping to find Polybius code?
Yes.
Yes. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! He just got even hotter.
My other friends, a group calling themselves the Ghost Monsters, are a network of underground hackers. We
Oh,
run
hello.
servers.
So I've lost the amount of room that I have for H's right now. Michael is in the other room watching baseball.
When Cooper Technologies abandoned Iris, Grace leaked the code. We honored prior debts to her allies and gave Iris new life.
Lots of H. Light up that H. You got it, babe. You got it. It is H time. H. I literally bought this on stream last night during stream, and it was delivered today because Amazon is terrifying and I don't understand them besides the fact. But I literally... Wasn't Ghost Monster Sue's old gang? I think you're right. Anyway, I bought the H on stream last night because that's how much of a meme it's become while playing this game. Is it a meme? Okay, here's a question to the group. Is it a meme if it's just with, like, a small group of friends? Like, what does it become then? Is it just an inside joke? So is Loxley working with Sue? Okay, we're going with inside joke? Yeah, so anyway, it's an inside joke. And it's wonderful. It's an inside meme. Inside joke is still a meme. I feel like a meme is an inside joke with the entire internet.
And now, it is my sworn duty to both protect Grace, the mother of Iris, and obtain an original Polybius
Wonder how much
machine.
see, that's what I'm not sure. Arsene, do you know the approximate distance, like time frame between this game and the original? You're my current walking encyclopedia, so. Okay, I think that explains why you're so fixated on Grace. Don't think I haven't noticed. Based on Sue's probably like 10 plus years. Okay.
I will protect those that Iris holds dear, and I will find
Wibbly
the
wobbly
source of
timey
the
wimey stuff.
darkness
Got
in
it.
Iris's heart, so that Iris may use it to heal herself.
Oh, baby! Curious, I glanced down at my phone screen. Iris, did you know about Loxley's true identity before now? Her digital form fidgets a bit. No, it seems that learning this just now unlocked some dormant memory files from a folder labeled Need to Know Basis. Thinking make an exact reference to Percy breaking the score? Okay. When I first started working with you, Pank, it was a default Iris with default memories, a basic set which would suffice for just about any client. Loxley's involvement in the search for Polybius, our desire to heal ourselves using that original code, that's not something that most clients would need to know about. But if it helps, I trust him, and I trust you. So you weren't lying to me. No, the memories were locked to keep me safe, me and you. Both of them look a bit ashamed about all of this, even if the reasons may be justifiable. It's clearly not sat well with them. It seems that safety's gone right out the window, hasn't it? Assuming it was a good idea to begin with. Well, there you have it, the whole of my purpose. I wanted to protect you from this. I wanted to. I beg you, do not tell Grace. Don't involve her in our troubles. Why? Don't you think she deserves to know? We owe her that much. And risk tangling her up in this web of intrigue? No, she deserves a peaceful life without the travails I endure. As do you, for that matter. Besides, if the others seeking Polybius take too much notice of Grace, others like the woman in black, no, I would never forgive myself for failing Grace. I won't make demands for your silence, of course. I've not earned such right, but please consider my warning. You've given me plenty to think about, but you've also said you're still loyal to us, that we're still your friends. And I swear by that, whatever else I may be, I am a member of Team the Best Team. I am with you all to the end of the end. Well, so much for an easy life. Not only is there a murderous arcade game out there, but Loxley is part of the underground rebel movement supporting Iris, and now I'm stuck with that secret knowledge. But I'm the one who came to him. I'm the one who's asked for the truth. If I wanted to stay comfortably in the dark, I wouldn't have done that, would I? Sensing I've probably pushed his boundaries a bit much, I decide to table this for now. This is a lot to take in, and no need to rake Loxley over the coals. Yet. Besides, I still need to ask you about the house. The what? I'm trying to arrange a team house so we can focus on our training. Would you be interested, or do your creepy Polybius duties prevent that? Ah, I see. You need but ask, Pank. It's a wondrous idea, and I'd be absolutely interested in moving to support Team the Best Team. There's plenty of time for raking later. Cheesy! H! Cheesy! Or his motivations to help the team just to stay near Grace? Regardless, I'll listen to what Loxley has to offer. Okay, any ideas where I can rent a team house? Afraid my tracking talents are limited to legendary Lost Arcade games. Real estate is beyond my purview. Tracked. Okay, well, I'll keep you updated then.
You have my thanks.
My thanks to you for your work on the matter, though. Don't thank me yet. I haven't found anything. Is that all you wish to discuss with me, or is there something else? I've had my fill of conspiracy for one day. I'll let you get back to your crane game. Indeed, until next time. Wink! As I leave Loxley, I'm left with more questions than answers. He seems absolute in his desire to help us. No matter what weirdness he's involved in, he'll be here for Team the Best Team. Presumably. But damn does my hand still ache every time I remember that nightmare version of myself inside Polybius. Time to put this out of mind and keep looking for my teammates. Okay. I will be right back. I am going to use the restroom. I'm going to BRB. I'm actually remembering to put the BRB screen on, but I'll be right back. Okay. Let's return. Let's see. Okay, so we can either go talk to Iris, we can talk to Domino, and we can talk to Zapper and Rhapsody. I will go talk to Domino because we didn't get really to talk to him last night after he booked it. And I think he's like my next highest. Can I actually check my? Yeah, so oh no, I guess it's Zapper next and then Domino. But like, look, I'm like maxed with Loxley right now and max on kindness because that is how I operate, I assume. All right. Okay. No sign of Jinx and Grace yet, but I know Domino's around because that's his ratty old backpack tucked away in a dark corner of the laundromat. I keep suggesting he stash it somewhere secure, like maybe use Jinx's apartment as a rest stop like Grace does, but, well, I don't actually own anything worth stealing is how he phrased it, I believe. My point is that he has to be lurking around here somewhere. Where does Domino normally hang out? Oh, right. Loxley mentioned to me that when he gets depressed, he can usually be found, let's see. Yep, near the dumpsters in the alley next to Good Clean Fun. Although from his jolly old smile, he doesn't seem upset. Domino, everything cool or...
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, what a haul, what a haul. I mean, look at it. Somebody threw in a perfectly good toaster. I bet it's probably just a minor wiring problem. I can fix that. Yay, thank you so much, Allie! And welcome, Two Flower. Good to see you. We're, we made a new emote that I think you'll probably appreciate. Or regret. Oh, that's a good one, too. We're head over heels aggressively here. Just a little. I have been lauding the writing and the gameplay in this so far. It is a perfect follow-up to the first game. Loving it. Loving it. Anyway, perfectly good toaster. That's amazing. I was gonna say I was just talking about toasters before, which is not incorrect. We were just talking about toasters. So, all right. And this office chair, yeah, the upholstery's all worn out and he's missing an armrest, but it's still got the seedy part. It's still good.
Color me pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, it's amazing what things people just throw in the garbage. That is fucking valid as hell. How many of my things in life are just fucking dumpster dove or trash picked? Very much so. Very much so I'm about that life. So, a busted toaster and a broken chair are not garbage? When you live in poverty like I do, they're priceless treasures. Like half my furniture is from dumpster diving. I can't wait to get home and toast the ever-loving shit out of some bread with this thing. Once I rewire it, I mean. What do you do for a living anyway? You never talk about your job. Domino, what exactly do you do for a living? You never talk about your job. I mean, I know you keep weird hours, but that's it. That would be because it's not a singular job, but several part-time jobs, each with their own gonzo weird scheduling demands. I can give this game the best praise of all time, which is I forgot to sleep because I was too busy being engrossed by the story. Why do you think I'm streaming on a Sunday? I think I need to put on the other light, too. It's getting... The sun's gone down and the moon's come up, and long ago somebody left with the cup, and God, my apartment's a mess right now. I am so sorry, everybody. I'm just gonna block all of the trash with squishmallows. There we go. Nobody can be any of the wiser. I will take care of that after stream. Okay, now I don't look as much like a reflection demon. Okay, this is good. This is good. Oh my god, I have two giant squishes over here, actually. There's one, like, right here, and there's one, like, right there. They're very special. The joys of life in 20XX, I'm afraid. The days of a 9-to-5 career you grind out for the whole of your life, coming home to 2.5 kids and a dog in the burbs. Well, those days are long behind us. These days, you take what you can get. Hey, we're a pro team now, right? We have enough money that you could pay FOD2. You could play FOD2 full time on a team salary. Blade isn't offering us a lot, but it'd still be better than what you're pulling in now, right? I've been considering it.
What if...
It's a bit of a puzzle, isn't it? Taking the money means believing in this dream of yours to be world champs. Believing this can be my future. But the pragmatic side of me is screaming to not rely on that for my survival. It could all come crashing down. Not gonna let that happen. I'm locked in on this course. I'm gonna make it a reality. What's more, I'm looking into getting us a team house.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, for serious? For serious. Oh. Think about it. That's a really good bold choice. I like that bold choice. And of course, right now my top are like kindly and like just, so it doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, all right, you know what? YOLO. Think about it. No more dumpster diving, no more terrible jobs, just doing the things you love. No more rooting in the trash for chairs, no more loading 16 tons in the coal mine, just devoting yourself to what you love. Will it fall apart? Not if I have anything to say about it. Join us in our new team house and we'll make our own future. You're really into this dramatic speech gimmick, aren't you? But I'll admit, I like it. I really like the sound of it. I'm not married to the idea of yoinking my own bootstraps.
Not the worst
All right.
idea.
I'm on board. Let's ride this rocket ship into the sky, and if it craters, at least it'll crater on the moon, right? Besides, my current apartment is like 27% cockroach by volume. I'd be more than happy to move the hell out of there. So where's this new happy home we're all going to occupy? Well, about that. You don't actually have one in mind yet, do you? I'm working on it with Iris, but I'm open to suggestions if you know any real estate opportunities. In this city? No. Boy, let me tell you the fucking truth about that one. Like, we are literally staying in this apartment right now because our rent is super low for the area. Like, unbelievably low for the area. And finding a house is... We've already had to shelve it once. And right now we're in, like, saving stage. But it's rough. It's fucking rough. It's really rough. Well, if you ever get this dream off the ground, I'll be ready and waiting. Until then, I think I'd best be on toaster repair duty. Later. With that, he tucks the busted appliance under one arm and heads back into the laundromat. Well, he's on board with the idea of a team house at least, but I'm still at square one for options. I should find the rest of the team and keep mulling this over with them. Woohoo! Alright. Let's talk Zapper and Rhapsody. As much as I do want to talk to Iris, I'm restricted, so... Let's go. Team practice hasn't quite started yet, but both Rhapsody and Zapper are already here, hanging out near the laundry machines. Out of the group, and save for maybe Loxley, these two are the ones most consistently here. Is it out of dedication for the team? Or do they just have nowhere else to spend their free time? In any case, I'm happy they're here and won't be too difficult to wrangle. Why didn't anyone tell me being a manager would be like herding cats 99.97% of the time? As I approach, I can see Rhapsody and Zapper having an intense conversation near the laundry units, arm motions flying, intense looks. I tried my best to not awkwardly barge my way into their conversation and listen in on a bit. Can't believe he said that to you. I would have had Ben and Matt kick him out. Seriously, Zapper, that's just unacceptable behavior. Well, lucky for that shit, Ben and Matt aren't here, which means I did what any proper bal's gotta do. Oh, what's that? Challenge into a match, and whoever lost leaves right then and there. Not allowed to come back neither. Not today, not tomorrow, not fucking ever. Please tell me you beat him. I know your skills, Zap. I'm betting you tripled his score, leaving him utterly baffled. Rap, I didn't just triple his score.
Aw,
I
yeah.
fucking quintupled his score. Straight up devastated him. I just wish there was a crowd around to watch him fail miserably. And cheer me on, of course. Since both are all smiles now, it seems like a good time to slide right into their discussion. Hi, Zapper. Hi, Rhapsody. Trouble? Anything I can help with? Trouble's past, Pank, but thanks.
Not today.
Zap was just regaling me with the story of what happens all too frequently in small arcades. Yeah, fucking douche nozzle told me that girls can't play shooting games. Zapper groans in disgust and rolls her eyes. Again. Does that sort of thing happen often, even at a small arcade like this? Granted, it's not too far out from when P2W came barging in here causing mischief, but I thought that was just due to my presence. Before that, wasn't everything smooth sailing? Unfortunately, yes. It gets tiring trying to prove your worth over and over again.
Nah.
Just because we're a neighborhood arcade doesn't mean we don't get our fair share of stupid. Hey, MK. And no matter how many times Ben and Matt swing the banhammer, people like them still pop up like ants following a food trail. I'm not gonna pretend like this doesn't happen in PC gaming either. I've seen it happen far too often. Whether it's a rando claiming that marginalized genders don't have the same hand-eye coordination as cis men, or it's blatantly typing sexist remarks in a group chat. It's even happened to me. That sucks. I'm sorry that happened to you, Zapper. Whatever, it's fine. People can be assholes, it happens. It may sound harsh, but as much as I love this little arcade, sometimes I'm not in the mood to even potentially deal with that kind of, emotional bullshit?
Yeah.
Yeah, eloquently put, Zap. I don't like, no, that will never work. Trust me. We put an iris scan everyone's face while we're it bold, but nah, I think neutral is the best. Seems nowhere safe from trolls, not even here. I guess even a small privately owned arcade like Good Clean Fun isn't totally safe from harassment. I sigh heavily, lamenting the unjust treatment so many people encounter while just trying to do things they love. But while I can't save us from all of it, a team house would give us a place to retreat to. Another perk to us living under one roof. Oddly enough, I think our ideas might align. I'm trying to get us a team house that'd be a solid, safe place for us to practice in, free from the occasional trolls that find their way in. A place to enjoy the games without the gamers? Ha!
You know I'm down.
Focus training space and a better place to live than my crap hole apartment? Yeah, I'm down. I'll start packing. Zapper turns on her heels to presumably walk home and pack up, but Grapsody grabs her gently by the collar and pulls Zapper gently back into the conversation. Pank said trying, meaning we don't have one yet, so don't go anywhere yet, Zap. Zapper pouts, crossing her arms indignantly. Fine, fine. Packing can wait. Not like I've got a lot to pack anyway. Mostly some old clothes and a bowling trophy. You got a fat— oh, hell yeah, man! Nice. Look, one time I got super drunk at the all-night Bowl-O-Rama and woke up with a trophy, and for reasons I can't explain, a traffic cone. Don't judge me. All of the best times end up with traffic cones or safety equipment of some variety. Don't ask how I know. Or maybe ask how I know, because it happens. Oh, with this Fat Cat. I mean, Fat Cat, also a good choice. I'm in, Pank. Team House could keep us all focused on our goals, and it'd be fun to get to live with everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, can we get a house with a pool? Or a hot tub? No, a pool and a hot tub. I'll need a big kitchen, gas stovetop, plenty of counter space for all my cooking gadgets, and a wine fridge. I do love cooking. You don't have an exit. Well, it's not an exit sign, but conveniently enough, I do have this one. Yay! It's all faded out, but it fucking rules. I stole this. I mean, I obtained this at my old job. They can't come get me anymore. Fucking. But yes, I do happen to have at least one. And let's see. At my parents' house, I might have a street sign or two and some other stuff. But yes, you're not wrong, MK. You're not wrong. That one's especially, that should be an emote you hold smiling, holding a stop sign. Oh god, that'd be good. Oh man. I don't want to like shit on everybody's Cheerios, but like, at least stop. see. Let's see. I'm not sure we have the budget for that. I don't think both of those things are within budget. Remember, Blade Joysticks isn't literally made of money or gold bricks. We only have so much of an allowance. Okay, if I had to choose only one, hot tub. Definitely hot tub. I'd give up a big kitchen for a hot tub. A nice soak after a long day of team battles? Sounds divine, doesn't it? All of this is great, but I haven't managed to snag us a house. The real estate market's proving to be pretty tricky.
Fair.
Tricky, but not impossible. I'm sure you can find something that works for everyone. Sure. You've got the right kind of bloody-minded determination to see it through. Hot tub would be really great, actually. I mean, you might find a perfect house after the stars go out and the universe is cold and dead, but hey. Team practice is soon, yeah? Maybe if we all chat about it, we can come up with something? 7 brains are better than 3, even if the 3 brains are the sexiest brains here. Hashtag just saying.
Thanks.
Thanks for always appreciating my intellect, Zap. I'm sure we can all get together to come up with a few good candidates. I mean, I would like an ample, like a substantial kitchen, but not, I don't know if I would want that in favor of a hot tub, you know? Like a hot tub would be nice, but that's like an added bonus and additional cost. Like, do you know what the maintenance is on those kind of things? It's wild. It's wild. Like, a pool is hard enough. Who's on your team? There's a pretty big team. There's, I think, including us, it's 7 people. Pat, come find us when you're ready. I think Rap and I are going to continue house planning. Give him a big kitchen for a soaking tub. Oof. Rap, we should cover all the walls with fairy lights. Love a big kitchen. I cook a lot and love cooking a lot of food. Yeah, big kitchen is a definite bonus. Like, my kitchen, Liz, you've seen my kitchen. It's like, it's not big, but it is, like, sufficient. So, I gladly let them take care of all of our decorating. One less thing on my plate, assuming I can actually find us a place. I'm happy they're at least on board with the idea. Now I just need to find everyone else and get them on the same page. Hang on, I spy with my little eye, Jinx and Grace, just outside and on their way in. Yeah, there's definitely room to move. How long does Africa need in the hot tub? It makes everyone uncomfortable. Good, now we can have a full team meeting and settle this homesteading business. Let's see, I've told Zapper, Rhapsody, Domino, and Loxley about the team house plan. That's everybody except Jinx and Grace, who are just now arriving on the scene. Once I've got them all in an agreement and Briars finds a home, we'll be ready to go. Hello. Hey everyone. Sorry we're late for team practice, but there's this wonderful new coffee shop uptown I'd love, and I just had to get Jinx a peppermint mocha. It was okay. It was okay? I thought you loved it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I did love it. Just said so. Things being okay is okay. Yep, Jinx, master of flat understatement. So what's up? What are the team-ups for today's practice sessions? Shame we can't fit our brand new FOD2 machine in here just yet. It'd be nice to have all those joysticks going at once. Actually, I think I've got a solution to that particular problem. I've got my Iris looking for team houses, a way for all of us to live under the same roof and really focus our efforts. If we all move in together, I think we could really push Team the Best Team to new heights. And everybody else is already on board, so... What do you say? Sound good? Is that good silence or bad silence? No.
Not interested.
Ooh.
You have any idea how hard it was to set up my apartment for proper disability access? Bathroom alone costs a fortune. Dislodging me from my lodgings is... No.
Yeah.
Not interested, no.
And I mean, I can't just move out of my home. Sorry. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not really that it's a terrible idea, but I just can't.
Okay.
And
Grace, it's okay. Don't have to apologize or justify yourself. Besides, good, clean fun is our home. Not leaving our arcade. It's our arcade. And not interested in sitting around some bungalow grinding FOD2 in the dark.
Hey, we'd have proper lighting, and it's... No, I mean, I was planning to find a place near TCF so we could keep coming here.
Don't care. I'm out. Grace is out. If we're not practicing today, I'm going home. Later.
Without leaving me any chance to object, Jinx storms off to the elevator in the laundromat area and heads up to her place.
I'm sorry.
Oof.
I can't right now.
And being extremely eager to not continue this confrontation, Grace turns and leaves, fortunately headed to the pizzeria rather than exiting the building entirely. Okay, so this is a setback.
Inevitability.
And again, the universe never fails to disappoint. I suspected Grace may be reluctant, but that was an unusually strong reaction. Well, Coach, what's your plan for fixing this one? There has to be something more to this reluctance than they're letting on. Something more is going on here, I suspect. You two know them better than I do. What's happening? Why'd they react so badly? Jinx, well, she said she doesn't like it, but that's mechanics and just mechanics and hard work. There's definitely more going on, even if it's not my place to say. As for Grace, not sure. I don't know her as well as you suspect. But I do, and I fear her living situation isn't quite a simple affair. And I'd suggest you talk it over with them one-on-one. Grace does not deal well with group peer pressure, notably. Loxley's right, and whoever you don't choose, I can chat with the other one. Keep things low-key and friendly. I'm sure we can work this out. Oh yeah, they definitely have good reasons.
This is
I'm
messy.
kind of miserably bad at touchy-feely. I'll stay out of this one, let you fine folks do your thing. Yeah, I mean, I definitely, if there's valid reason for them to not want to or be able to, like, at least, me, would not want to, like, force them to do something that they are unwilling or unable to do for whatever reason, you know? And I agree, MK.
Sure.
No worries, Zap, leave it to me. So, Pank, who do you want to talk with? I keep putting my foot in my mouth, metaphorically, when I go talk to Jinx, but I feel like I kind of want to know more about Grace's situation. Yeah. I'll talk it over with Grace, try to figure out why she's upset by the idea of moving. Solid plan. Good luck. Yeah. Well, I mean, Jinx lives upstairs. Crossing through the laundromat area, I reach the restaurant and spot Vase fidgeting in a corner booth, her usual corner booth, away from any hustle and bustle. Obviously, she's troubled by something, so I should play this carefully and with kindness. I approach calmly and considerately. Grace? Oh, hi. Do you want to talk? I can come back later if you don't. Entirely up to you. No pressure. She sighs, trying to release some tension before continuing. I should probably explain why I'm so nervous about this, shouldn't I? Like I said, only if you want to. No, I want to. It's unfair of me to just mumble a negative and run for the darkest corner to hide. Have a seat. I slide into the booth in the seat across from her. I'm not objecting to the idea.
Ooh,
Actually,
I
I
like it.
really like the idea. I think it'd be a lot of fun living with everyone and enjoying games together. It'd be really wonderful. I could share my game collection, we could stay up late eating ice cream and doing each other's hair, and... Okay, maybe not the last part, but you get the idea, right? It wouldn't be perpetual for Donald Party. We also need to work as a team. I get the idea. It's a way to bond together as friends. Makes sense. Yeah, I follow you. We're looking at long stretches of time together. Perfect for friendship, bonding, training, whatever we want to do. Exactly. It's perfect. It's just what we need to really take our ambitions to the next level and have a great time. So if you're in love with the idea, why did you panic and run away at the thought of it? Almost immediately, her outburst of joy dampens down some.
I'm not sure I can just leave my home. Thing is, I live at my family's estate. I grew up there.
Okay.
I've never lived anywhere else. And even though I'm an adult, capable of making my own decisions, I don't know. I don't feel like I can just pull up stakes and leave my family.
Oof. That's rough. You're supporting them? They need you?
Kind of the opposite.
Ah.
I'm the youngest in the family. All my brothers and sisters are business moguls, technology experts, success stories. And here I am, the little girl who plays video games.
Oh, honey.
They think of me as aimless, tinkering with the children's game nobody will ever want to play. They're not happy with my decisions.
Oh, honey. I'm hearing perfectly good reasons to leave, not to stay.
How do you think they'll react if I say, Mom and Dad, I want to move into an overcrowded house with a bunch of unemployed 20-somethings and play games all day long?
Yeah, that's fucking valid. I double-checked the due date. It's 5 years after the day Percy gets his highest score, so probably about 5 to 6 years past the end of Arcade Spirits. Got it.
I don't think they'd let me leave. They'd see it as more foolishness. On top of the foolishness I'm already involved in.
Oh, God. That's fucking balls.
If I leave, it's going to be a fight. They'll yell. They'll tell me I'm throwing my life away.
Yeah.
I'm to be
Ooh.
a huge, big, loud, angry mess. I just can't face that. It terrifies me. I can't.
I mean, again, MK, that's very valid.
So I probably shouldn't. I shouldn't join you at the team house. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, honey. If you need strength to get through this confrontation, I'm here for you. Grace, you're not alone in this. We're all here, standing behind you. And if you need, like, a tag team partner, I'm here for you. Would it help to have someone by your side when you confront your parents over this? No. No. An outsider of the family would probably just make it worse. But you're right. You're all standing with me. Jinx has been very supportive of my independence. I know she'd want me to break away from the family, too. I need to envision that strength. Think of how you and the others would rise to the occasion. Take my cues from your strength. I'll figure something out. I will figure out a way to make this work.
Okay.
I want to join you all. I want to live with my friends. Yes! Yes! I'll do it! I'll join the team house. Great. 3 cheers for Team the Best Team and our new home. Hip hip hooray! So, where are we gonna be living exactly? I haven't decided yet. Honestly, I've had Iris looking for places to stay for days and no luck finding the perfect place. And now with Jinx flat out refusing to join us, well... Oh, I know what's going on there. She's uncomfortable making us adapt a new home to her disability. It's costly to renovate a place for her. We have the money. It's why I got us a sponsor. It's more money than you'd think, Pank, even with sponsor money. But why pay for something when you already have something that works perfectly? Huh? What do you mean, Grace? Why don't we just get the apartment right next to Jinx's and merge the two into a pseudo house? That way she doesn't have to move, just take on some roomies. We can just do that? Are there vacancies above Good Clean Fun? Wait, why didn't my Iris find them for me already? Oh, Jinx's sibling owns the building and usually only rents to low-income or elderly locals. But if we talk it over with them, explain our situation, well, that'd solve a lot of our problems, right? I mean, if you want to find something elsewhere, I'm sure we could... No, it's perfect! It's perfect! This is... Wow, that's better than anything I could have hoped for. The renewed burst of hope and optimism sweeps us both up awash in smiles. In other words, probably not the best time to ask her about the whole Polybius Iris connection. No need to torpedo this good dude. It'll have to wait. I still need to talk this over with Jinx, convince her to let us into her life as a compromise in return for not needing to move. And arrange meetings and make phone calls and confront my parents. But I'm sure it'll all be fine. And we can keep playing Good Clean Fun. There's still work ahead of us and many unknowns, but this is a great start. I kind of like, yeah. Let's not assume everything will be fine. We still need to put in the work to make this happen. But we'll fight for what's best for everyone, absolutely. You've got my word on that. Right, you've got leadership qualities I lack. You can make things happen. Hey, don't sell yourself short. You're brilliant. I could never make a video game myself. Code skills and people skills are different things, but I hear you. I do undersell myself a lot, I know. Woohoo! But I'm gonna live with my friends, and nothing's gonna stop me. Okay, I'll head upstairs and talk it over with Jinx. We'll let you know when we've got a meeting arranged to try and rent the apartment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad you joined us. I'm so glad I can be your friend. Okay, I think this is where I need to stop and save. Because it is... I saw myself short because I'm only 4'9". But I think this is where I'm gonna have to call it for today. I'm really... This is really good so far. I'm glad. I feel like the choices that I am able to make feel very natural to me. And I like that. There's a lot of times when I'm playing visual novels that the options that I'm presented don't feel they don't feel natural. They feel forced or like completely out of left field and absolutely not like anything that I would choose to say. And I really appreciate that. I'm gonna full screen while I chat for a little bit. But that I really appreciate that about this game. The writing is very careful and very deliberate to be like genuine. That's it. It feels very genuine. And I think that that's really important in a visual novel. Like in general. Like I felt it in the first game. I'm feeling it in this one too. And I think that that is a major benefit. And I wish a cue that more VNs would take. Because, like I said, there have been some that we've played that, like, I understand the intent is to have, like, the most outrageous and outlandish options possible, but they don't feel like choices that I would make, especially if I'm supposed to, like, take on the personification of the main character or the player character or whatever, you know? And that's really dope about this game. It's really great. It feels good. It feels good to play, and that rules. So, oh, what's this? Oh, I found some tape. Cool! Tape! I am surrounded by so much stuff. I think what I'm gonna do probably at the end of this is I'm probably gonna do a giveaway, because I always do that with visual novels that I love. Hashtag PixelingsVids. What did you do, MK? Oh, we got eats and treats. Oh, the crunch wraps. PixelingsVids. Yo, that's dope, dude. That's a good one. But yeah, genuinely, I feel that more visual novels could be and should be taking a cue from this game. Just saying. Just saying. Alright, let's see. Let me see if anybody is live that we can go raid. It took 2 of us to get into the house. I also played Double Dash today. I love Double Dash. Double Dash is a great one. Alright, who's live? Who can we go? Ah, okay. So, turnabout is fair play. We are going to go raid my boy Necro. He is playing some... Speaking of RPGs and Grace, I feel like it's very fitting for us to end on this note then and go raid Necro. He's playing some Ys Origin. So if you guys feel like it, let's head over, let's send some explosions their way, check out what he's going to be doing, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. We will pick up where we've left off, and we'll see you there. Later, y'all. Oh wait, I guess I need to actually send the raid. So now I have to wait. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh shit, MK, that rules! I'm proud of you! We're raiding now.